Okay, looks like we're streaming. In case you guys don't know, we're doing a test game with the Death Guard Plague Legion versus Gladius Task Force.
Yep. I put my Inceptors and the Desolation Marines in those areas.
I'm gonna put.
The Inceptors are a deep strike, obviously.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the two single beast Nurgle and the
double.
The double I'm gonna deploy.
Okay.
The singles will go into deep strike, and then the Death Strike Terminators will go into deep strike. I don't need anything else to deep strike. Let me go post in the Discord real quick.
All right, we got blown up lieutenant.
Nice. Yeah, he's gonna be your first drop. Sorry, I was just taking a couple seconds to get the stream working.
No problem.
So we've got a Bobby G Gladius Task Force versus some new using leaked rules Death Guard. Although after reading through, and I really do think there's some really good Death Guard lists. We're just using the book points for now.
What's the attachment is this one on the book?
It's the Demon one, so it's the Plague Legion, I think. So it's the Plague Legion, which lets me have 1,000 points of demons. I guess we didn't do that, but let me just tell you quickly my strats so they don't surprise you, because that's one of the few things that could like surprise somebody, you know?
Sure.
So the first one that I'm going to use a lot, probably, or just the first time I get a chance, is the revive a unit of Nurglings, so they'll come back.
Okay.
Full strength, you know. Once per game.
Where they died, they put in reserves.
Into reserves, and then they have deep strikes, so they can just come in that way. So that's the first one. Second one, I can pick a Death Guard unit, so there's not a demon unit, Death Guard unit. And then when they make an attack that targets an enemy unit that's also in engagement range of a demon unit, then I can reroll the hit roll.
Okay.
So reroll hits if you're fighting both.
Okay.
All is Rot is one that's funny, but it probably won't come in. In the shooting phase, I can pick a unit that's fighting one of my demon units. And then until the end of the turn, I'm not considered engagement range of you for selecting you. So I can
so you can shoot your own guys
into demons. But then I roll a dice on a 5+. My unit suffers 1 mortal wound after I finish making attacks. So the worst case scenario is I only take 1 mortal, which is also really fun if I put it into like a Beast of Nurgle unit.
Yeah.
Basically, there's no negative.
Okay.
Yeah, they just don't care. Fleshy Avalanche is my GUI. It's a Plague Legion monster, so either Rodigus or the GUI can go through walls.
Okay.
Could come into play, probably not. Helps them out. Like on this table, there's not a lot of places you can go, so it helps them a little bit. Avatars of Decay is for a demon unit. They have a 6-inch affliction range, right? They have disease within 6. And then Mire Slick is in your movement phase. When you're trying to fall back, but you have a demon, you're fighting a demon unit. You must take a leadership test, and if you fail, you remain stationary. Yeah, you just can't fall back. And so the attachment rule is I can take 1,000 points of demons, but also if my demon is within 7 inches of a Death Guard unit, then it gets that the -1 toughness, the affliction, the -1 toughness, and the other ability. And then if a Death Guard unit is within range of a demon, they're +3 inches to their contagion range.
Okay.
So I've got a guy that, so normally it goes 3, 6, 9, and I have a guy that does +3 inches. That Pox guy does +3 on his, so he could end up with a 12-inch, or actually he could end up with a 15-inch, I guess, because he has 9 +6, yeah. So he can do a 15-inch one, which is kind of fun. So there's some bonuses for staying close, but not that big of a bonus. It's just that they can do stuff. Okay, so you put Lone Op Lieutenant back there. That's perfectly good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're outside of 9 perfectly. Like you did it. If you're right on this other wall, then you're fine. Obviously he's in a good spot there. That's also obviously somewhere I want to go with stuff that matters. But you have one more infiltrator possible.
Yes.
So the Death Guard Nurglings come in units of 3 or 6, not 9.
Okay.
And their only difference is that they are 5+ invulnerable, not a 6-0. So they are a little tougher than normal. You know, they're slightly tougher than normal.
All right.
Try to stick them in this general gap here, and see if I can get them to. So don't want to be on the point, but I do want to be where I can be of assistance. It's almost 6 that should be good there. Yeah, we're just sticking them there just to. I can't really get any closer than that. I don't want to be on points, so I could be slightly closer, I guess. Gotta figure out where all your.
Yeah, I'm just do as much as I can. Luckily, with the big base,
Yep.
not worried about too much. So I have everything screened out here for I think your smallest base is a 40, right? Deep strikes,
Really the 60 is single 60 or like 340s or like, you know,
Okay.
I don't have anything in deep strike that, and I don't have ways to pick up.
Okay.
So yeah, if you can, but I do have that one unit can do a 6-inch deep strike.
Which unit?
Dish routes, dish route terminators.
Okay.
They can do a 6-inch deep strike and still charge after.
So I hit you 9.
Yeah, sorry. That's one of their really good abilities that you
But
want
it's
to know about.
3.
It's 340 mils plus a bigger character. So it's really a
440 mils for 10.
sure. I really hate to put guys on the point, but I don't want to. I really don't want to. Guys actually have OC, so I might just start them on next to this.
Did you already start streaming?
Yeah, I put the stream on.
Oh, okay, cool. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll just put it up on the TV or something.
That'd be great, man.
Yeah, I wanted to watch.
You would like to watch.
Way to make it weird.
I mean, that's what I do.
Death Guard losing me those. Big deal.
Death Guard losing what? I got him. I played Death Guard.
Alright. So Herschel said they weren't gonna have them. Is it an attachment thing or what?
Yeah, so there's one detachment, then you can have 1,000 points of demon. So I'm running these. Oh, no one was close to that.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, but you aren't, unless you're magnets, unless you're a magnet. Yeah, you can still play demons. So I'm running a GUI, but I've also got like tanks. So I'm running like, you know.
So if you want,
But they don't need the Nurglings anymore because they now have Pochwalkers to infiltrate. They can put 120 Pochwalkers in the middle of the table if they want. And revive them and do all kinds of stuff to them. Yeah, that's the Nurgle Jill at this point. Oh, those guys will absolutely, positively destroy whatever gets on that point. Okay, good to know. I'm not as worried about the these other Nurglings. They're just gonna do what they're gonna do, you know. Nurgling's got a Nurgle. So I will throw them out in a place where they can cause maximum issues in case they like, you know, get lucky and I get first turn. Maybe they'll be able to.
Yeah, I have like 3 trays worth.
See if that's copacetic or not. No, that is not. We're gonna move him back. Alright. Let's throw some more Nurglings out.
okay. These guys are here.
Oh, and you've got just the Calidus and The inceptors or whatever they're called.
No, it's the indirect guys in the inceptors.
Because I can give a difference.
The indirect guys are also in.
The Calidus will start on the board, but will inevitably pop up. Yeah, your indirect is better than mine at killing my models.
Yeah.
So just gonna take that.
What's the strength of your indirect most of the time?
The
Whirlwind's an
Whirlwind's 8, and these guys are 7 and 4. But with Oath, they'll be +1 to wound.
That's true.
So it's good, but like again, you have a bunch of damage too, and they have the direct missiles.
Yeah, the direct missiles are pretty
So
baller.
the plan is just bring it in from the side and blow something up.
I think we're basically I'm just gonna go ahead and set these guys down here just to sort of. I should have you. The 3 of them, if I did my math correctly, they should screen my entire. They should screen out my entire.
Yeah, just like what's it called? Age of Sigmar.
Everything.
Okay.
So they should have you zoned out. So I'm just gonna do my next 3 drops just because we know where they're going.
Okay.
Yeah, they think that a small base or a small peg can hold a big model.
Yeah, this guy just has like 4.
Yeah. Hey, you could probably 3D print like a ghost effect or different places. Go figure this out. All right. I'll go to my.
I'm gonna measure this guy just to see if he can even fit.
Yeah.
So I have.
I know you
attachment rule
The Vindicators are 24-inch range.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
But I have advance and shoot.
Oh, you do have that. Yeah.
So
You just army wide do it, right?
yep. Or 1 CP, make it just 1 unit.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're 24-inch range, but sometimes it's a little bit sneakier.
I'm going to be running a 6-man break of Scorpion. We've got 2 boards. This one has 4 or 5 of that. This one has 3 of the pulse guys.
Nice. I get to re-roll all that and desperate escape.
We've got 2 range swaps for these guys. 3-man with rapid fire 6. Well, it's going to be 36 shots. 36 if you want to do it. We do it in critical room. Go up at a 3.
Okay. This is a ancient by himself.
Oh yeah, solo ancient.
Solo ancient.
He's pretty tough though, because you make him like super tough.
So yeah, he's got the enhancement for the 2-up armor save, and then if he's on an objective marker, not one I control, just an objective marker, or within 6 of the center of the board, he's got a 4-up field no pain. But the enhancement gives him a 5-up field no pain all the time.
Yeah.
So it's either 5-up or 4-up field no pain.
Pretty tough, man. You can.
But it's like literally the perfect amount of points.
One of the attachments can give the Demon Prince a 5-up field no pain. So then he's 2+ save with cover always.
The 4-up is just his data sheet though.
Yeah.
He's literally just like, hey, just if you're on an objective, cool.
Get it.
But in this game, he's probably just going to
I know it's either 2 or maybe 3.
like an action monkey and a screen.
And
So,
one,
he's going there. I just have the 2 Vindicators left.
Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 6 out. I just want to make sure we have the relative drops. I don't know if I'm ahead of you or
1,
behind.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7. So yes,
Yeah,
and I
back
dropped
to me.
first.
Okay.
Also, we'll admit there's a lot.
I think we're gonna go these guys up here. I think they wanna handle this flank here.
1 unit, let me down, guys.
All right. Do you have any snipers or ways to ignore?
No, nothing. I can't do much against Bobby G.
Okay.
Weird one, yeah.
He's just got to be next to any unit or
Infantry unit within 3 of an infantry unit, which he is now.
Is it half damage?
So he's got one up.
8 attacks, strength 8.
Okay.
3 damage.
Four up,
Yeah.
Four armor.
well, not that.
5 on the thing, half damage.
Does it count as
Good question. Where's this guy gonna go? Where's this guy? This one's not a second. I'll just go ahead and drop the PD over here.
So in the anti-fly.
Okay.
Yeah. Does have a precision with definitely on it. But other than that, it's a high roasting and it lets me read it like.
Alright, that's
Okay.
good.
Strategies to watch out for, they're not super amazing. If you fall back, I can move towards you and you mortal, but I can't get back in engagement. If you shoot and trouble I can move towards you.
There.
I can get +1 to hit. Slow that screen. And if I kill a unit or take it below half,
Nice. Darklings now charge the.
yeah, last two.
Dude.
Sure, if you want.
On the ground, but I'm just putting them up here so it's easier.
Alright, as for me,
So their
I'm running,
intent was to be within 3 of the Demon Prince.
Sure.
So he gets the lone
As long
option.
as he's within 3, that will.
Yeah, he's within 3. Sure.
We're putting the reroll ones objective there.
So reroll ones in the mid.
Yeah, for wounds, and I'm deployed, so.
I'm deployed too.
Okay, cool.
So we have deployed and figured out. We're gonna have to
or
do a scout moves or no? I do. The Beast and Nerd will have scout moves, but they're
So you're not gonna get within range.
I'm not gonna get to do much because
Alright,
And then he's blown off as well.
first turn.
He has a
you
melt.
got it.
Alright.
Flat 3 damage.
See if you take the bait.
Alright, first turn, Ultramarines. GTF.
I have 2 marshals. They're these guys right here. The darker one has the enhancement. What they do is
Okay, let's
they
see.
can pick a target.
Army really likes to go first, but obviously I'm not gonna get a chance
Sure.
to.
Scout moves,
And then
please.
they
So I can get up just slightly closer to you. Basically, I'm just gonna measure where the 9
Sure.
is, and I'm gonna move up to outside of 9, basically. But
this one right here.
While you do that, I'm gonna go ahead
its
and draw.
enhancement is
yeah, go ahead and do your.
Yes, since that doesn't really. Behind the lines, which I can get rid of, cover assets.
everything
No prisoners, which I gave you a lot of opportunity for that.
There's some chances there.
Yep.
Nerdlings aren't on it, right?
There, no one's on a point, but no prisoners just kill
Oh,
units.
just kill things, right?
Yeah, so you got no prisoners, which you've got 3 units you can easily kill, and then what's the other one? Recover assets.
Cover assets.
Not the best, but
Recover's not my
pretty
favorite
sneaky.
thing in the whole world, but.
I pretty much hate it, and I hope that when GW publishes the new ones in July, it's not in there. Hard to do. And,
So more command phase shenanigans. We're not going to declare any.
oh, I'm going to declare against you +1 AP.
+1 AP.
Anything that's better than -1 to hit? Probably better.
Yeah, I mean with oaths and full rerolls, it's often going to be better. And you just pick that once and start the game.
Yeah, I just pick it. There's a detachment that picks it every round, but I just pick one now.
This guy right here, he just has a 12-inch node.
For the new detachment, it just says every turn pick a different one, and some of the characters can get 2 at a time.
They have rifles, and then they have the heavy rifle, the plasma, and then the sniper.
We probably don't need to advance and charge.
They're all 10. There's 2 10-man
We're looking at
Safari, and then Rangers, and
five.
then 2 10-man
I'm not too worried about that.
the regular ones,
So no doctrines.
their abilities are
These are the-
Superintendent and Scout 6.
That's like the assault
And
guys,
then
right?
Assault
for
versus-
the Skitarii veterans,
Yeah, no doctrines for us. Here.
Okay, no doctrines round 1.
if you're on a or like if you're
And
with
we'll go on to
Down to
just more command phase. The oath targets. So these guys have like minuses to hit or anything in combat.
The
Nerdlings don't either.
Nurglings do. They're -1 to be hit
-1 to be hit in combat.
in combat.
We'll put oath 1 on these Nerdlings right here, so I'm not too worried about picking them up pretty easily. Oath 2. These are 2 wounds apiece or 1?
One on the piece.
Feel the pain?
They have no armor save, but they have a 5 up field up.
Okay, not worried about that then.
T4 with a 5+ field up.
Any juicy indirect targets? Not really. Everything's super tough, so I guess we'll go there. Just can't bring anything in. Recover assets. We're gonna do the Gladius here. We'll do one of them. Probably. And the other one is gonna be this guy.
It just has like a
But he's gonna come back.
like tank a little bit. It has 2 anti-tank weapons and like a stubber.
Am I? I might actually move up and do it.
No.
I might move up.
The abilities.
Well,
for
we
that
can
one,
decide that later.
all infantry
That's nothing else to command. Gildan's doing free strat with his
And you
dog.
just get the one 1 CP, right?
Yeah. If
Yeah,
they're
just
within
one. So
6
I'm only
of that,
generating
they
one,
get
but I have a lot of
one.
free strats.
Yeah. I just have the one. I'm not used to it. I'm gonna try it out.
It can run over
Okay.
walls that are 4 or less.
So we'll fall back off of that point right there.
They move fast. They're like scoring. Their ability is if you're within 9, they can run away d6, or they can run away 6 inches. They can end with
This
6 inches.
guy will. I guess these guys will move up.
6.
Oh, within 6 of another friendly battle line. Yes, if you end like within 9.5, it doesn't do anything. But if you end within 9 inches, then they can run. I have 2 Skitari infiltrators, which are
Okay.
That guy's unfortunately placed, but it's fine. I just realized one of my guys is placed badly.
Stealth.
Which guy? This guy's on the point. It's like it's a bad spot for
They
him.
have stealth.
It's okay.
And infiltrate. Their ability is
Well, there should some nerdlings.
you have to do a battle shock test, and then it's -1 or -2 if there's a battle line nearby.
What about Bobby G? Keep him within 3 of those guys behind him.
I have 2 rust stalkers. They're also stealth.
This
Their
guy
ability
will
is
hop
if
up,
they make a charge, it's +1 to
pivot,
the battle line
get
+2.
wholly within the terrain
+1,
feature.
+2
These
to the
guys will
battle
have to scoot over because they are on the first
And then they
floor.
just have to
Yeah,
do
yeah. They
six
may you move them first if you want, or scoot them over.
For attacks on force, strength 5, 82 damage, persistent,
Then
anti-tank.
go.
I then have a,
Is this guy gonna move?
this is the tank. This is
No, because this is zoned.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing to you. You gotta do it to me.
Well, it's turn 1. You can't come in turn 1.
Can't commit turn 1.
Okay. I'm not as worried about it.
Like 3 stubborn, 3 attacks each, rapid
But there's
fire,
nothing for you to shoot
so it's like
yet.
it's on force, strength 4, 80, nothing.
I guess you could always move and come back.
Yeah. Whenever the big tank guns are shooting at a monster vehicle, it's plus or at least so if they're tank guns, they're shooting at a tank or monster vehicle. We probably won't really come up against you.
There. And we'll move this guy back so he's on the point. So I have somebody on.
Somebody's touching the point.
Somebody's on my home objective. Okay, cool. So movement is done. Nobody else is coming in. On shooting. We're gonna go ahead and shoot this guy. He's gonna put his last cannons into and crack missiles into the nerdlings that are the primary oath target here. So go ahead, start there. Last cannons.
As for their ability, they can roll. They can
Minus
fall
one hit.
back.
No money.
Okay, 2 hits. 2
Plus they get a CBD.
2.
You say? Make 1.
D6 plus
For
1.
the
So 4 enough. Kills a base.
Kills base. Crack missiles.
I can
2 hits. Strength 10. Look for 2.
If I
You're not on
choose,
the point. No rerolls, but
if I
2
choose
go through.
protector, all my
These are from,
weapons being
what?
heavy,
Same guy.
improve the ballistic
Last
skill,
cannon,
range
crack
weapons
missile.
by
These are crack missiles now,
Crack
right?
missile, yeah. No plus to these, they'll be just straight D6.
Okay. This is both. So first one.
First one
And then for the
2.
does not kill base. Second one finishes the base.
okay, for the
And then the storm bolters on that same guy.
if I'm within 6 of a battle line,
Rolling. Okay,
so
1.
like these guys, they're like mostly
Uh,
zero. but if I
Strength
choose
T4.
T3 now. They're not near my guys. So
1.
heavy,
Alright, he's done.
advanced,
Cool.
all that stuff. And then for the
We're gonna go ahead and shoot
for
the
actual army, I could
back
choose 2 overlord
Vindicator.
overload targets.
Actually, we'll shoot Gilman.
I can
Except that's the only thing Gilman can
plus
see.
toughness.
Okay,
Ability to
everything hits.
They advanced, and then before I can
T3. What strength
or
is?
like
C3, strength 6.
So 3. These are all 2 damage pieces.
They are.
It's pretty good. Make one. Make one. Kill a base.
Kills the base.
It's pretty sick.
Okay, back Vindicator now. The one in the terrain is going to shoot his battle cannon here and the Storm Bolter here, but he's not going to use his Hunter Killer Missile.
Okay.
Number of shots. It's going to be 5 plus 3, so 8. This is 7 dice right here.
Person.
Hitting on 3s.
Forward.
Okay, everything.
2s.
2s.
I think barely.
No rerolls here.
Alright, so 7.
7.
Alright, see if I can make some saves. Every one of these is not a good spot for me, so make 2. Are they D6 apiece?
D6 apiece.
You gotta roll them up.
Roll 'em up. First one.
Dead.
Kills the base. Second one. Kills the base. Third one.
Doesn't matter, you kill the base. So 3 bases
3
gone.
base is gone.
Alright, and then I can pay 1 CP, which I will, to bring them back.
Okay.
Spider.
Might as well do that.
Does it say like next phase or they just go into reserve?
So I'm gonna look it up right now. We do it right. This is my first game with it, by the way.
As for me,
One of the first games played with it, I'm sure.
Yeah, surely.
Can't be that many games played with it.
Oh, it came out last night.
Any phase, when an Nurgling unit from your army is just destroyed, you can target that unit even though it's just destroyed. Add a new unit to your army, identical to your destroyed unit, in strat reserves, add its starting strength, and its full runes remaining. So they're just in strat reserve.
In strat reserves. What I'm saying is they're not going to come right back down.
No,
They
'cause
have to
it's-
wait
it's
at
a,
least
it's
one
a
turn.
new unit. Yeah. So they have to wait.
Excellent. So that makes the secondary oath active, and we're going to go ahead and shoot the second Vindicator
Okay.
at them.
Oh, that was that one that shot, not that one.
The one in cover.
Okay.
Was his only target.
I didn't even know if he had shots at them, but I guess it's too late.
Which one?
I didn't know if he had shots into me. I was trying to pull so he couldn't see.
This guy?
Yeah,
He did.
probably
He did. If Gilliman would have killed the second base,
Because he can go from like there to
he had.
Yeah.
I'm certain he had
Okay.
this guy right here. If
I was
Gilliman,
trying to pull it out that I didn't, but that's okay.
if Gilliman had killed 2 bases,
Yeah.
then he would not have been able to see because it was the last base on this end, which is
Sure.
what gave him vision. This guy, on the other hand, well, he's got 4.
You got vision.
He's got vision. He's gonna shoot into you, and I think we'll go ahead and use the Hunter Killer on this guy, just to
Help you make sure.
only one shooting. Hunter Killer hits. Wounds.
Come on, Nurglings, you can. Nope, didn't tank it.
D6, no bonuses, just 1 damage. We're gonna use Gilliman's once per game,
Not
or
once.
once per game, once per turn, free strat. We'll just command fire reroll the damage here. 6.
Kill the base.
Okay. And leave mark. This guy has shot. Okay. And then the main battle cannon here. God, 6, that's 9.
Breaking my shot here.
You have 10
I've still got pocket.
3s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twos.
2.
I need you to miss on the wounds. It's more embarrassing.
Yep. I can't
It's
do
just-
anything about him either.
It's more embarrassing when you miss on the wounds.
There's 3 of them.
So 6, 7.
Yeah. Whatever that is.
Alright, that's many. See how many guys live? So 2 save. So you gotta roll damage on it.
Okay.
we'll go to
Uh,
go to south the
Two. Last dead base.
okay, so 2
So
dead
you got
bases.
bolters. One
and
at 1 life.
1 guy, 1 alive.
2 more dead bases. 1 guy's close to dead.
Okay, and then the altars, you're not fire range, 2 hits.
1 wound.
1 wound.
No save. It just kill him. So
Alright.
got the.
Got that last one, but there's nothing else that can go into you over there, so.
I can't regenerate him or anything. So
Well, I guess this guy can shoot.
could I have pulled him better? Oh yeah. You could if
24. I mean, he's gonna do.
he just can't do an action.
You're right. You can't. Well, I guess he'll recover assets. So
he probably can't do 8 damage. So even if he does shoot,
No, yeah. He's
So it's
gonna
not
do
really-
like 1 mortal wounds is what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
If he's within rapid fire range, maybe he'll do 2, but he'll do. He's got anti.
Blade Guard wipe out the rest of my
Yeah,
Foxwalkers.
did you guys regenerate?
Nope.
No. Okay. Yeah, then I guess we'll go into the chart phase.
All right. Got to set the Nurglings up in a way that makes you come out. And then hopefully, when you come out, hopefully I can get some line of sights on you to shoot you somehow. But I actually don't think I can. Is the problem?
This is such a dense board.
Yeah, it's really hard. I'm not gonna be able to shoot back very easily. So
Charge 7.
should be able to get him with 7.
Question is how many?
So I just need to remove
This guy can get there. This guy can get there.
I'm gonna take a blue color.
This guy here.
Do y'all follow border trends on YouTube at all?
There's probably
That's for the case stuff.
you here.
Y'all follow, y'all get the war a whole lot.
These guys can't make it over the wall. This will be the only charge though.
All of this.
So then on the pile.
Oh boy. Like, yes. All, basically, even like some of the, like.
Probably gonna end up doing something like
Like,
this.
even sanguinius, potentially.
Even if you wipe me though, you are still gonna be out in the open, though, right?
Oh yeah, I mean like
I'm gonna have a chance to counter attack you.
yeah, I mean I do not think that I can get these guys over
It's in the books.
legally into coherency.
Yeah,
So they'll just get closer to you on this side of the wall.
yeah.
They're not gonna swing.
But I'm saying after you're done fighting me, your guy should still be stuck on the point, just sitting there.
Yeah, because they can only be close to the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Which is fine.
it's good. I'll get to swing on you. That's nice.
But they do fight first, so
Yeah,
I'm
they're
not
gonna-
as worried about it. So I have one that can't swing. The guy in the corner of the wall can swing through the wall. But
Yeah.
The other guy can't. And we'll go to the Judith card first. 5 attacks here. No characters in squad, right?
Nothing.
Okay. Everything hits. Nothing fancy there.
Yeah.
And then
T4, so 3.
3 is strength 7. No dev wounds, just 5 and -2, 2 damage.
So okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. They're all 2 damage. I'm gonna roll, and if I make it, feel no pain, I'll re-roll it.
Sure.
So one guy made it. You didn't make it again, so he kills 5.
Okay.
All right, and then what's the rest?
The rest. 2, 2, 3, 4.
They're all 2 damage, though, right?
Yeah, they are only 2 damage, yes. I cannot remember if these guys have 4 attacks. I think they have 4 attacks.
Oh my god.
Or 3 attacks.
And they can't abandon charge.
Pretty sure they 4 attacks. 1, 2. So there's a total of 6 in the squad, which means we get 5. Okay.
13.
3s.
Yeah, there we go. Looking for the bad roll.
There's a nice
Did 3s again?
too, man.
3s, yeah.
500.
Hey, they probably did.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes. 8.
8. So they're 2 damage each. So I'm rolling 5 ups. I made 1, but that's enough to kill the squad. So. Yeah. And then, so they're white. They're just immediately destroyed. You got 2 no prisoners on me.
Yep. I'm not going to consolidate. I'll just stay there. Recovering assets with the Gladius and well, now if we cut it,
I think you shouldn't do the Gladius. I think you should drop the recover for a CP.
I actually agree because I don't like him being such a juicy target.
And also, if you do it with the Gladius, she won't be able to pick up, or she'll fail the.
That's true.
She'll
He'll
fail.
pick the order of operations.
Yeah, because it's gonna be the end of my turn. I think you got to just ditch recover and just be like, I don't care. Get the CP from it.
I don't hate you having to come deal with him though.
Yeah, he's. In fact, these guys may not can kill him, and that would be bad because they're not that good at fighting. So
And they'd be in the open.
Yeah, they wouldn't like that very much.
And then you lose your anchor on that side of the board. I'm okay with it. So I'm going to keep recover. We're doing the ancient and the.
We're keeping it though.
Yeah, I'm keeping it.
Okay. What's going on, man?
The ancient and
I liked your
what's his name?
guys you posted. Okay, so still recovering.
Yep, still recovering.
So my turn, 2 CP. Get my 2 randoms. I got overwhelming force and sabotage.
Okay.
So I can only really get the 1, possibly. It'd be very difficult to get the second. Sabotage, fairly easy. I can do that one without even trying. These guys can come up, get on the point and sabotage and not even go after him and own the point and score me points. So I like that. I don't know what I'm doing with them, but
Battle shock, right?
well, yeah, we'll do any command phase abilities. I don't know of any command phase abilities that I have to do, but I will look at it here in a minute. I don't think. I mean, the GUI obviously can't kill both, but can't kill a whole Blade Guard squad on his own. Like he,
Maybe not in one round.
yeah, but he'll time up forever. I think he won't die.
No, they don't kill anything that's T10 or above.
Yeah. But I was
Uh,
question is, do I bring the Demon Prince with him, or do I say, nah, don't worry about it? Can the Demon Prince solo Gilliman? Probably not.
No.
Can he live a turn or two?
Maybe, but then he claps back on death. Or
Yeah.
can he live a turn or two? Also, probably not. How many wounds do he have?
He's like 10 wounds,
Yeah,
T12.
so you gotta fail 3 saves.
Yeah.
It's probably
He's got
50. It's probably 50-50 whether you survive.
2
a
plus
turn.
4 plus, yeah. So,
Well, he'll hit you with the 4 damage lethal hits one with no oath.
does he have dev wounds though? But he's got lethal.
He has dev wounds on the sweep, but I would use it with big swings, which doesn't.
So I guess we'll just roll the battle shock for them. They don't really care if they are battle shocked or not, other than I won't be able to use a strat on them, but that's kind of the only thing that's kind of I need them to pass for the strat purposes, but I don't want to spend this. I don't have the CP to spend, so hope they roll 7 or higher. I got 8. That should pass. So they're passed, so good. No battle shock. They're still the oath target though, right?
They're still the oath target.
So you could overwatch them, but if you want to
I
take.
could, but let's see what I can actually see. Because, like, again, this board is really sneaky dense. They are on that terrain, which doesn't help you.
No, it does not help me.
But this guy actually can't see you because
He has to cross both, or
he's got to cross this, and there's no corner there. So you're safe from the Vindicator.
If I can get them up, they move 5, but if I advance them up to like right here is what I'm hoping. And then get them in range to afflict everything, that would be the trick. So let's just go for it. If you want to pay to overwatch them and you kill them, it's fine. So I'm going to advance them 5 so they can go really far. So they can go up to there. That guy. I think he should be free from that guy shooting him.
It'd be-
I think I can go here and here. I'm trying to move them
So
where
that would be that guy would be visible.
that guy's visible
Pretty
right there.
Confident from the back of my tank. Yeah, easily.
So I got to try to keep him behind that line. Just keep him back here. Hate to put him on the point, but I can't do anything about it. So I need to be
Right
behind.
there, and you're good from him. This guy though is gonna see you no matter what.
Oh, the other guy's gonna see me.
Because he's in the terrain piece.
Oh, because you have oath though. So really, I can't.
So you got to back up past that.
All right, if you're gonna see me anyways, I'm just gonna let you see me. If you want to overwatch me, I can't really. I got to get that close to even think about anything.
Well, okay.
So,
I will for I'll flip the Gillen free strap piece to me.
so he used one earlier. He's using the second one now.
It's per turn.
Oh, he gets
So
per
he's
turn.
per turn.
Oh,
So in my turn, I use the wound reroll.
no, I'm not doing that then.
Okay.
Because I don't want to. I don't want you to. Just gonna put him here.
Sure.
Behind that wall. They shouldn't be visible. Is that if that was
You
if
should
you were
be-
gonna pay for it, I was gonna. That's different. I can't get within 6 of you though, so that's all that matters.
So yeah,
You
this-
can't
yeah, they're
cross the
good there.
wall.
Yep, they're good there.
So, and then these guys can come up and sabotage and get on the point. They're not even gonna try to go mess with your guy. It's not worth it. The reason I wanted them up there close enough is they could, for 1 CP, everything around them is afflicted 6 inches. So if I could get them a little further, like up here, all of this would be afflicted, so that when the PVCs
Yep.
rain down on them,
I see.
Yeah, that's the trick, but it didn't work, and then can't do much else with it. So the real question is, where is the other guys going? And I don't want you to shoot the crap out of me, but you might do it anyways. So I'm gonna go around and move the GUI up. This army's just too elite right now. I need at least another 100 points to be able to do
You think
stuff
the
to you.
points will be better when the book?
I do think. I think it'll be better. Yeah, I do think it's gonna lower. I think things are gonna drop a little bit. I don't know how much, but some amount. My question
I
is,
heard people say that they think Morty will go up, but a lot of other stuff will go down.
my source told me Morty is gonna go down, not up, which I think that's weird if it's true. So is it technically possible? No.
To what?
To get, I'm trying to see where I have to get to get line on him.
Uh,
There is a line, but it's like very tight.
Yeah, it's
So I'd have to get like right here, basically. So I can't get both of them, I don't think.
yeah. I mean, like I said, this board is weirdly dense. So anything that can touch that line.
Yeah. So these guys move far enough. I can get him to touch it. Like I can obviously get him to touch it, right? The question is, can he touch it? The back of his base can get to there. So I'm pretty sure I can get him out where he's on the line.
Okay.
I think I can get him out on the line. If I want to double up, I think I can. But what I got to look at first is which of these weapons are assaults on the Plague Marines. Because I need you to be -1 toughness. Is your toughness what?
11.
So I need you 10 would be a big difference.
Yep.
And I need you to be -1 AP, which would be a big difference because that would make up for your cover. So if the Death Guard shoots you, you're afflicted. So if I can get them to shoot, that'd be great. They have a bunch of 24-inch range guns, but they only move 6. They move 5 base, but they get +1 from the character. So the question is, are any of the guns, which of the guns are assault? I don't think they are, but because they have plasma, they have 2 plasmas and a light launcher's not, yeah. So, all right, so they would have to move to get line of sight on you. There's only like one little line through there, but there's one line, so I could get
Guys.
maybe 2. All I can get is 2 probably, and then the question is, can I get? Where's 24? Yeah, 24 is all the way to here, so you're probably fine. And then if they're moving, they can't get on the point, but they could at least get a couple shots on you. So I might do that. I might just let them come out and get a couple guys on that line with a couple plasma guns on you. Or let's just get like. See if I can that line. If I do it right. So that line it lives like I'm gonna have to be right up against this spot right here to get maybe 2 plasmas and the light launcher on you.
Okay.
So we're gonna go for that. I know this is not the best move for them, but we're gonna go for it. And I think. Oh, what was the mission? I didn't even pay attention to the mission.
It's burden of trust. So it's like control objectives.
But just that's the more you guard them. You declare who's guarding. Right.
I guess. Yes.
Let me see. I got the cards over here.
We'll guard with.
You can't guard until second turn. Starting second turn, you can start guarding, and then you get 2 CP for guarding. The hidden supplies is we were supposed to do 2, but we'll just ignore that. We're supposed to have 2 of them, and then the layout supplies. We'll just play without hidden supplies because it's too late. We didn't pay attention. That's all right. No big deal. We're just messing around. So we got some other mission rule that neither one of us gets to benefit from.
Sure.
It's a dumb one. Whatever the dumb one was. All right, so their move. We got to check just to see if these guys are within 48 of those guys. They are easily. So then the question was moving these guys to get that one line on you. Means I got to get to here. So I got the line, got the point right there. Obviously, he can make it. He's got plenty of movement to make it there. So Gonna move this. Actually, I need to move the first. Need to get out of there. I guess I'll just advance the demon prince. He moves, I think 8. I'm gonna check because they've changed so many rules. So it takes me a little longer here, but we'll figure it out. Demon prince, yeah, moves 8, so 8 can't get him that close. But if I get a 10, I can get on the point. So let's just run the fade here. Got the 2. Barely touched the point. So we'll go to there. And then he may now also get, he advanced, he can't shoot. It's only round 1, so these guys only have a 3-inch contagion if they're within. Now they have contagion, but it's only 3, so they're not close enough to. They're not close enough to do anything useful. They're just clogging the middle slightly. I don't know for what. Yeah, I don't really have anything left. I just have so few models. This is like 100 and 200 point unit right there, and it's very tough.
I don't know how.
2, 4, 6, 8,000 crawlers. It's crazy. Yeah, they do their job though when they do it. All right, so we got to start now. I can start moving these guys just to get that line. And so basically, I'm going to move them straight about 6 to there, and Tokyo drift to there. And then this guy, his back corner is here, but I gotta have to move him a little more. I'm gonna have to go like Tokyo drift him to there, and then try to get him. Your base has to be only on the terrain unless you're drawing line. So I'm gonna draw off. I'm gonna get like I'm trying to get that way, and then I gotta get slightly closer. Gotta get like right there, basically. So I gotta be. Something has to be to get that line. I have to be like right there. Yeah, that'll be get them both on the line. Now I've kind of opened up my backfield, but this guy's fine. Just to kind of scoot up in this building. Should be pretty well hidden in there. I'm still stopping people from getting on the point easily. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do this to see what happens. We're gonna give. -1 toughness to something within 12 inches of the GUI, so only option really is those guys in front of him. So he'll give them -1 toughness. And then shooting, I mean that's the end of the move phase. So shooting phase, we'll do the GUI into the guys in front of him. I'll go ahead and just unload with his weapons. So he's got a plate flail, D6 + 1 shots. 2 shots.
That's right.
No. Okay. Both hits. Strength 7 versus a 3 now. Yep. So 2 wounds and I believe it's just AP2.
Okay.
And 2 damage piece.
Kills 1.
Okay. And then he's got a little flamer. Oh, minimum shots. 4 flamer shots. 3 AP2 ignore cover. Good. So, good for him. Start with these guys firing at you. I will overcharge on my plasmas.
Say ignore cover.
I don't ignore cover.
Okay.
So I don't ignore cover.
All right.
These guys aren't the ones going to do the most damage, though.
Well, I'm
They're
just
just
gonna.
tagging you.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna free strat and do smoke.
Oh, smoke. That'd
So
be useful.
yeah, -1 to hit and cover.
That's good. Yeah, I don't ignore cover. You were going to get it either way, though, but the -1 to hit's really what it's about.
Yeah, and
So making him hit on 4s is good. So I've got 24-inch range with the guns. So the plasmas are in. I'll just cook 'em.
what is it?
Yeah, I'll cook them. Sorry, I'm trying to bring up their sheet here. So I don't mess up the Plague Marines here. All right, just 2 plasma guns. So just 1 shot. So yeah, these will be forced to hit. Both hit.
Okay.
They're going to be strength 8, so 5s to wound. Both wounds. That's pretty good. They are AP3. Oh, both. 2 damage piece. Okay. And then you're also afflicted now. So, let me roll my hazardous.
Okay.
Neither one. rolling really good now, but that should have been on a hit. We've got the blight launcher is D3 shots. So 3. Sorry about the roll, sir. And on 4, got 1 lethal, 2 hits. It's only strike 6, so 5. None. Just 1 from the lethals. So
Unless it's AP3.
it's AP1, but it's AP2 now, but you get cover, so.
Even then, yeah. Unless it's AP4.
It's basically everything has extra AP against you, but you have cover, so you're getting an extra AP, so we'll just go to base, stuff.
Yep.
All right, that's their shooting. They're done. We're going to start with this guy. He's going to put his everything but his indirect into that tank. And then he's going to put the indirect into the assault guys back here.
Sounds good.
Okay. So the 2 big guns, still -1 for the turn, so force. 2 lethals. That was amazing. I'm sorry about that.
Make one, fail one?
Yeah. D6 +1. 7. Damn it. I'm sorry, brother. This happened to me the other day and it wasn't feel good. I got you? Yeah. Damn.
You didn't blow up?
Rolled hot.
I had 7. So.
Yeah. I was super hot on my rolls there. This happened to me the other day. It was fun. So indirect is into the other guy. So it's +1 for blast purposes, right? So the D6 plus. PVC. There you are. So this guy is 48 trade. D6 +3 with blast. So that's going to be 3 and 3 and then 1. So 7. And then these will hit on force. And then I'll have booster guy. 2 lethals. 2 misses. These are strength 8, so I assume 2s. So we got 5 saves. They're
AP1.
yeah, they're AP1, so you get cover, so just no AP.
Oh, 3? Ugh.
That really sucks, brother.
We'll use the captain's free strat. Rights of battle here. Just reroll ones.
Okay, so you killed 2, so 2 guys die.
Yep.
And then everything within 3 inches of the squad when I shot at it, so it's going to be all 3 of these. I get to roll for them.
Okay.
So Dreadnought's on a 6. Gooey's on the Gilliman's on a 6, and the tank is on a 6. No,
Okay.
didn't do anything. If you're afflicted, it'd be 5s, but
Yep.
good for me. He has shots, but I don't want to kill your guys too much. Because it just makes it where Gooey might not can charge. Then I'm not on the point.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So he hasn't shot yet, but I'll go ahead and just do his big guns into them. I'm probably not likely to get both. And then the indirect into the same squad over there.
Okay.
Actually, he can do the indirect. I'll do the indirect over there. So 2 big guns. 1 lethal, 1 hit.
Okay.
So 2 wounds. Make them both, yeah. So good for him. Indirect D6 +3. So 5. You don't have 5 now, right?
Yep. No more blast.
So okay, force to hit. So 1 and a lethal. No, that's a wound. So
Good with cover.
yeah, good with cover. You're just looking for 3s. And then I do the same thing. If I hit him, I just roll. So Dreadnought, no. Gilliman, tank, no. Give me a chance. Last guy here, indirect's going into that guy.
Sure.
Same thing. 5. Dice rolled hot for a second, and then cooled up. 2 hits. 2 wounds. 3 ups.
Good.
Man both. All right.
And one more time.
Dreadnought. Got him.
Okay.
I'm going to keep rolling, and then I'll
Yeah.
determine damage. Tank. And then the Gilliman. I actually need to roll some more of these. It's also the unit that was hit.
Okay.
So I get to roll for the unit that was hit. I forgot about that.
So just roll 3 dice.
I'm just going to roll 3 for the unit that was hit. Okay,
Nothing.
so nothing. All right, then
So Dreadnought takes D3.
he takes 2.
Two.
2 mortals. Don't know how good that. If you were afflicted, the odds are a little bit better. So, trick is that the LOL meme of this list was to try to get the Nurglings or the Poxwalkers up in your face and then splash a lot of damage. Make people mad at how much I splash.
Okay.
So, I think that's it for shooting. We're going to charge with the Gooey.
Okay.
He got an 8, so he's totally on. I just want to move him directly forward. Yeah, just keep him harder to see on, I guess. And against you, I think the best thing to do is just strikes.
It's the big ones.
Big hits, yeah.
I do swing first.
All right, go ahead.
So
You want to pile in and swing, or you
Yeah.
just want
absolutely.
to move my flag guy to the side to not be a menace to South Central?
All right. Hitting those three.
Mm. I gotta check a strat anyways while you're doing it. I think my strat that makes my guys get the affliction ability only works in the shooting phase, but if it works in melee, I might do it here too. Because then I could sweep and I would still have 2s to wound. And 2s, but it only do 1 damage, so maybe not. You guys have 3 wounds piece, 4?
3. Except the character.
Yeah.
And they will select re-rolling shield rolls of 1 for their blade power.
They're gonna reroll saves of 1?
Invulnerable save.
Invulnerable saves of 1, yeah. Yeah, I can do it only in the shooting phase, but he can't avatar brought you.
Let's see. I've lost 1, so I have 5.
Yeah.
Well,
Afraid of killing too many, I should have shot more.
all right, hitting on 3s. No rerolls here.
Ugh,
Not great.
that is not good. It's okay, maybe the wounds will make up for it. Wound on 6s?
Yes.
1. 4 up save. Got it.
And then the judiciary.
He's pretty good though.
He's a little bit better.
Ew.
2.
Yeah, because he's strength what?
7.
Yep, so that's exactly what you need. Okay. I'm gonna make both.
All right. Cool.
Just up. All right. Yeah, I think the best option here is just to go ahead and do the. Because I can do 12 1 damage attacks or 6 d6 damage plus 1. D6 plus 1 is better.
The bigger ones.
So he hits on 2s. He got 1 lethal. And he's gonna wound on 2s. So he's got 5 saves at your invul. Reroll 1. Which if you reroll all of them, that'd be awesome. I still failed 1.
Fill 1, so damage.
4.
Kills guy.
Yeah. So
Kind of how I expected that one to go.
how much OC do they have?
1 each, so
We're tied then. You'll take battle shock first. All right. I'm hoping I could kill 2. Killed 1. That's not the worst thing I've seen. That was a good. I rolled fantastic that turn, and you did not, and I apologize for that. What can you do? But my overwhelming force, I killed exactly 0 units touching an objective, so I will discard that.
Okay.
For a CP because I'm very CP hungry.
all right.
And then I'll not score sabotage yet. But I will go ahead and choose to. If you're going to stay on the board, I'll let you do recover.
I recovered with this.
Oh,
guy.
you want to recover instead? Yeah, that's a better choice.
With him and him. I declared
Okay.
it at the end of the turn.
Yeah, it's fine.
So I will pull the Calidus.
Okay, pull the Calidus.
I'm just gonna lay her down because
Yeah,
if
it's
I want to
fine.
screen, I'll just put her right back where she was.
Yeah,
so
next
know
turn I
where
might
that
could get
is.
some 6-inch
Um,
deep strikes.
I will finish recover, for just the small one.
Yeah, you got recover and no prisoner. So you scored 7 on your.
Yes, correct. And nothing for burden of trust. And you're discarding.
I'm discarding overwhelming.
force for a CP.
Yeah,
And who's doing sabotage for you?
these 2 beasts in Nurgle.
That's right.
That is
Okay.
a pretty tough kill.
It is a tough kill. Well, on my turn, I will gain 1 CP. You will gain 1 CP.
I've got us both at 3 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what I have.
Excellent.
My missions will be behind enemy lines and marked for death.
Oh man.
So who are you marking?
Well, I'm obviously going to mark these guys because that is pretty tough to kill. Decently tough.
Okay.
I will mark this guy because he's also pretty tough to kill.
Or I have Inceptors and Desolators in reserve.
Yeah, but I don't know if they can. Maybe they can. Are they that good at tank killing?
No, but I mean, if they get lucky, they can. They're D6 plus 1 damage, but they're strength 10.
Yeah.
But they hit on force.
Yeah.
But I have oath.
Yeah, you do have both. And then probably the Gooey.
AP2.
Just the Gooey. He's pretty tough.
Gooey?
20 wounds, yeah. Gooey, these guys, and this guy.
Okay.
Just because I feel like it's going to be hard for you to get.
It is going to be hard for me to get some of these. And they regenerate after every
phase. Yeah.
Phase. So I have to do all the damage in one.
And you have to kill the whole unit, not just one. So you've got to do 14 wounds to them.
Well, you can't. You don't regen the model, right?
No. But I'm saying, like, to score marks for death, though, you'd have to kill both.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'd have to do
You do 14 wounds to them at T9.
OT9.
T9, 14 wounds,
Tough.
5 up invulnerable.
All right. Well, we have behind enemy lines.
Yeah, that's instantly scored.
So
I gave it to you.
We will definitely be doing that.
Do your guys have the 6-inch drop, or they just do the
They have
normal?
the 6-inch drop. Yes,
They do 6-inch drop. Okay.
Um,
So they can cause all kinds of issues for me.
they could. Command phase stuff though. All right, cool. So, do we need to advance the cards this turn? I think it'd be good to definitely start taking some of these guys off the board. Advance and shoot could be good though too. We don't need it. Fallback, shoot and charge.
You're already fighting first there.
Already fighting first here, but again, I want to shoot you
Sure.
without the minus. And what else do I need to do? There's one more thing. I need to mark for death. Okay, so let's get rid of mark for death because I don't think I'm going to score it.
You gonna pay to get rid of it?
I am paying to get rid. I have to.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the Gilman free strat only works if you target a unit within 12.
That's cool.
So I get area denial instead of mark for death, which
you can
is
do that. It's way doable.
it's way doable.
The demon prince has to die now, which
Yeah, Demon
Feel like
Prince and
he's
the
going down.
Nerdlings, which we can absolutely do, but that helps me pick my oath targets here.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll put. Well, he's got loan up,
he does have loan up, 12-inch loan up, like regular, real loan
right?
up.
Regular real loan up. So where does this go? He's gonna get oath too, for sure. He's getting the second oath because we're gonna go beat him in combat. And
You're gonna
smack
first
him.
out these Nurgling.
No, I just feel like a waste. I think I can get them without it.
Okay.
It's probably the Plague Marines.
Sure.
How many wounds are in that squad?
2 apiece, and then the characters have like 6.
Okay, so actually, that's a little bit tougher.
They have loan up too, just have 18-inch loan up.
Okay, and then these guys are what's their T? What
T10.
T10?
Yeah, just T10.
So
2
not-
plus saves though. They're very similar to a Vindicator, just not indirect rather than direct.
It's probably this.
Yeah, take him out.
Is the answer. Those guys there, and then we will declare fallback, shoot, and charge as my army rule.
So fallback, shoot, and charge.
We're using the fallback, shoot, and charge doctrine here. And so we'll go ahead and start falling back. Battle shock, I don't owe you anywhere. You have to. Do you pick somebody to take a battle shock?
No, but if you are the GUI mage take it if you're under starting, not under. He just says if you're under. So that's gonna fail.
That fails.
So they'll take their battle shock. So they don't have that changes anything on strats.
So it does for strats, but it doesn't for my doctrine. So they're still able to fall back, shoot, and charge.
Yeah, but they can't score. So you score 0 on burden.
Correct.
Okay. That's kind of the big difference there is they can go do what they need to. We're gonna switch targets. To remind you in a minute, I gotta go run an errand at 4. Just gonna go. Okay, we got time. Probably have one more turn, and then I just gotta go run, pick up a kid, and bring him back.
Okay.
I'm annoying.
You don't have any flammers or anything.
Nah, I didn't take the flamers. And the Death Guard, even Prince no longer has flamers. He has regular death. Thought I was gonna kill more of them with 3 indirect shots going into them. Thought I was gonna kill a lot more, but I got lucky into other targets instead and killed your tank.
I mean, let's just charge that. I don't think. Oh, I guess I could shoot. Target. It's not bad, actually. So those will go there. This guy. Here.
Scream.
Screen. We'll bring the inceptors down here. Or we could bring the missiles down.
Missiles in the back, and then put your inceptors back here to bother me. Just give me targets to shoot at with my non-indirect guns.
Missiles will have targets. I'm not as worried about that. Could do that. Oh, they got blown up 18.
Yep.
They have blown up from the.
They have blown up because the characters in the unit,
Okay. So
and then he has blown up if he's near them. So you'd have to kill
right.
the squad in order for him to lose it.
Say where. Shoot. That. I guess. Why not? Put the sergeant out of the way since I don't need to see with this gun. Just.
These guys are. So what's the trick? What are you trying to do with them?
Shoot the plague brush crawlers.
The plague brush crawlers. Yeah.
Yeah, not the.
Never mind. Yeah. You could. Could potentially
There's
get.
a line there if I stack up.
Not wrong.
So, shoot the plague burst crawler, make sure we stay legal here. Six there. Eight. Still room. Question is how much do I want to give? We can just get.
There's no way they can.
And then this guy will leave it just a little bit. 2 inches. Got that zoned out. So there would be some stuff which I'm not thrilled about. But I'm not. Guess we can come down. That's not the worst.
That'll get you big behind.
No, I'm gonna come over here.
Okay. Do they be down?
Nope.
Okay, so there's
They're there.
less to worry about getting back here.
Yeah. Where did I draw this turn? I drew area denial. So I
Just
just
kill the middle,
Kill the middle.
and then behind enemy lines, you're going to score the 3-point. It's almost as good as a 4.
Yeah, it's again not worth. Really, it's like, what else would they do back there later? I don't have a great answer for that. So it'll just be blocking, solar out. Okay, shooting phase. We're gonna go ahead and start with the Crack missiles
Nice.
from these guys into the. Actually, well, I guess I can see both plague burst crawlers. So yeah, we'll shoot all of the crack missiles into the oath plague burst crawler here.
Nice.
There's just 3.
They're all
And
like
then-
36 or 48 inch range.
They're 48.
Yeah, they're definitely.
Indirect, we will put into the Nardlings in front of them.
Sure.
Missiles, your oath. Okay. And then strength 10, so
One.
1
And then AP.
up. Yeah, 1. AP 2.
AP 2 get cover, so AP 1, so 3 up. Made it.
Good. Okay. Indirect here.
Into Nurglings. They hit on 4s, I guess.
Number of shots. First off.
That's all. You're putting all the indirect into them. That's right. They get both.
Yeah, they get both. 3
So they have crack missiles and then they have an
crack
indirect.
missiles indirect, and they have the indirect.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're
Never mind. Yeah, I thought that was like kind of that's kind of sucks when you do. And I saw how
the,
much.
the
you know
problem
about
is
this.
their crack are their ability is they ignore cover when they stand still, but their crack is a direct fire gun. It's only AP 2, and it hits on 4s naturally.
Yeah.
So like their direct shot is not as good, but sometimes you can get crazy value out of it. 4s here, and then nerdlings are T3. So with 3s,
Ugh, 3. They 1 damage piece.
they are 1 damage piece.
Okay. I'm gonna take 1.
The sergeant's gun, which is indirect, 3.
And then for the
Take 1 damage.
they will fail.
Okay, we're gonna put the storm bolters from the dreadnought into them, and then we will put the blast cannons and crack missiles from the dreadnought into the
Oath target.
oath target. Yes.
Yeah, oath guy. Yep. So they're going in there on him.
Storm bolters.
Not bad. 3s.
2.
I'm not.
Good.
Wow.
Okay.
Where were these the other day?
Misses. 2 hits.
1 wound.
1 wound.
So what AP on the missile is 2.
Yes.
So -1. So 3 up.
3 up.
Not in the box. Didn't count.
The last cannons. 2 hits. 2's the wound here. 2 wounds.
2. Okay, those.
Plus 1. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I forgot about those. Okay, so those are -3 base, right?
Yes.
So -2, so 4 ups.
D6 plus 1. Take 5.
5 damage.
Plague Burst Crawler.
On the downside, it's gonna be kind of better.
I was hoping to be a little cheeky, but we'll just go ahead and put the Vindicator into that oath to Plague Burst Crawler.
Yeah, because you want him dead for sure, right?
For sure.
I don't have. I was looking for. Do I have any defensive strats or anything? But like, I don't. I hate that, but I don't have anything useful.
Number of shots here. We're gonna get
Damn, son. That guy should be dead.
8 shots here. Hitting on 3s. Reroll. Drop 2.
Drop
2
none.
back.
3s plus 1, so 2.
2s. No.
Oh, I'm glad you filled a couple.
3. Okay.
So 5.
5 minus 3.
Okay, so 4 ups.
Okay.
So make some. Failed 2 of them. Let me see if I want to. The damage is D6, right?
It is.
I'm at 7, which is the average amount that you would roll on 2 dice. And I think it'll mess you up if I pass one, so I'll spend 1 to reroll.
Okay.
And I'll probably fail it. I did, but you know, it happens to me.
I guess I can look at them both.
You got it.
10.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, you're allowed to roll them both. Do I
yep.
explode?
That was a good
Nope.
change.
No, that was. I mean,
That was a good change that they did. Instead of slow rolling it. Just
so now he's oath, so he's going down.
Yep. Now he's oath. The squad that's right in front of him, the nerdlings are gonna put their pistols into the nerdlings, starting with the captain.
Okay.
His gun. 1 hit. I'm not sure if it does anything fancy. It doesn't. Oh, you're on the objective. You're rolling once to wound. That'll wound you.
Yep.
It's like a bolt gun, but it's 2 damage.
All right. Well, is it 2 damage?
I'll look for you.
That's fine.
They have
We got
1
pistols.
left. I believe it's like 4-1-2. It is 4-1-2.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty good. All right, and then
The pistols, there are 3 left in that squad.
3s and 3s.
3s. Rerolling 1 because you're on that objective.
Yeah.
Just 2. These are 1 damage.
All right, so I take 1, which is exactly what you need to kill the last wound off that guy. So you did 3 to him in all this turn.
Alright, cool. That squad's done shooting. Then we go to the Judiciar, and the Blade Guard will shoot their pistols at you. Judiciar will be a black die, the rest will be the white dice.
But shooting at who?
The Great Unclean.
Okay. You can go there. I was worried about it.
No.
Wow.
Need that on the wound roll.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, okay.
3 on the.
So this one is 2 damage, so roll that one separate. These
Okay.
are 1 damage. They're AP 1.
1 damage 1.
Okay.
Fail both.
Okay.
2 damage 1. Fail that one as well.
4 damage total.
All right, I will roll the. Still no pains. I got 1. So I'll take 3.
All right.
That was
Let's
like
roll.
crazy pistol shots there. See, the dice have just gone crazy on you and me.
Yeah.
They've gone up and down there. It's just uncharacteristic dice. Get off. It's magnetic, which is useful, but
Okay.
also bad.
We're gonna put Rowboat, Glorilla Main into the Demon Prince here, and hope we can get one. We can just get 1 through.
Okay.
Because that makes killing you a lot easier. You are my oath target. Didn't matter. And then T10.
T12.
12. So we're at 6s. So we would normally need 6s and then to 5. So nothing.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah. Then we go on to the Whirlwind. The question is where? Probably the Plague Marines is the answer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
It's either Nurglings or a tank or the Gooey.
Probably the.
Oh, please shoot the beast Nurgle.
I'm gonna shoot the Gooey.
All right.
Is the answer. All right. Why did I roll 2 dice? 1 number of shots plus 3, 8.
All right.
4s.
Strength 8.
8.
So 5s.
1. Nice 2.
Worth it.
Oh,
he
yeah.
fails it. And passes 1. Takes 1. Down to 16.
All right, cool. Charges.
All right, what do you got?
We got Gilliman into the Demon Prince to start things off.
Don't really have choice there. Go ahead.
6 should be enough.
Yeah, we'll see. Looks like it's probably gonna be more than enough. Right? Then I'll heroic.
Okay.
So obviously with the Plague Marines. 'Cause-
Well, you gotta put it in the charge phase, right?
no, it's after the charge is declared. It's right now. It's immediately. But we can look real quick.
I think it's into the charge phase.
Well,
Because
look it up.
someone else could charge you and tag you.
No, I think it's immediate, but we're gonna see. Heroic intervention. Just after an enemy unit ends the charge move.
Okay.
So it's just after you charge with
Go
one.
ahead.
So I'm gonna try to roll around this way if I can, just to make the charge harder with the big guys. It looked like you were switching targets on me.
Okay.
So here we go. Might make it easier. 9. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Did I rolled too high?
Yep. Now I'm gonna come at you with the other guys.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be there. And then basically I have to base you if I can, so I'm just gonna wrap you with everything. So because I have to, if I can base you, I have to. So now you can bring the other guys in more easily and cause all kinds of problems for me. I was hoping I wouldn't roll a 9.
So we're actually gonna go to these guys next.
Yep.
And they're
So they're gonna have to move around my guy though, because they can't move within an inch unless he's a charge target.
We'll
They
just do
could.
both.
You need to do both because you need to kill
Yes.
that, not
kill
to
both.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can see what this is first.
Like a 6 or a 7. 6 will get him in.
6 will get him in. Those guys will declare there. Looking for a 6. That's
6.
6.
Barely in. So that guy will kind of get within an inch, but not quite in base.
Right,
And then
so-
after the pile in, you'll probably get,
There.
well, maybe not the Judicar. For 40 mil bases. That's the only thing saving me is the Judicar probably can't make it in.
And then we are gonna do both with the,
Dual charge, yeah.
those guys over there.
6 will be
6
more than
should
enough,
be
yeah.
enough.
Because that guy can get into these guys. And then you can do, how many I mean, do you want to do 2 and 2, or you want the captain in?
I would like the captain to be able to pile in over there into the.
Well, if you can base, you have to though. With the 6, he can base him.
Yeah.
He's a legal base, so he has to base him if he can. So does that guy has to base somebody if he can. Question is, I think he also has to base me, just because they have to base if they can. He could have based this guy if he wanted to make the legal charge, but I think you're fine.
Okay.
He's the oath target though, so
That is, yeah, that's that. Okay, cool. We're gonna go on to fighting here. Now you don't have fights first.
I don't have fights first. I gave them the guy that makes me take battle shocks instead.
So we will go ahead and do Gilliman
Okay.
into the Demon Prince. And start there. Again, not 100% sure I kill this, but
It just depends on 4-ups. It's all 4-up and vulnerable, so
right.
I mean it kind of depends. After this in a minute. Oh. Luckily you get to reroll those, right?
I do, because you're my target. Those are lethals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another one though. Okay.
Okay.
What's his strength?
14 plus 1 wound. So 2 is rerolling 1.
Wow, what do you mean on clues?
Yep.
So 6.
6.
And how many did you say I had to get through?
You got 10, so 3.
3 I have to get through. So if I pass half, I'm still dead. So I got to pass 4 out of 6.
Yep.
Which I have a CP for reroll, so maybe we'll use that. Oh,
That's why I was hoping to do just 2 wounds to you with the gun.
the gun to help
Because
me
then
out.
it's just 2.
Here we go. Let's see if I can do it. So I failed 3, which would kill him. So then you just have to pay to reroll. But I never succeed when I do this, so I got it.
Good.
So took 8, so he's down to 10, I think. Let me just double check his wounds count just to. You know.
Yeah, he took it.
We know he took 8, just don't know how many he has left.
Usually 10, but I wonder
10,
if
yeah.
like 11. So.
Yeah, I mean the normal ones are 10, but they pumped him up to the max. So he took 8 down to 2.
Okay. You can't interrupt, so
Go ahead.
we'll go with the blade guard.
I think
Where's
if
my
you're,
little 3-inch.
I don't know, we keep losing it.
I know. I just had it.
Is it back there in the corner, right there? So I think you can get him. Like, can he get within? If he can
Sure
get in.
can.
So the problem is if you get him in, but he moved towards the closest model. So that's legal. He can do that.
Yeah,
But
'cause
this
he's touching.
guy can't move. He's got to move towards the closest model when he does this, right?
Tell
me, that's
it
why the way
definitely has
people
to
play
for
to me.
the
For the consolidate.
consolidate.
For
You,
the
so
piling?
what you have to do is you have to end the move closer to the closest model.
Yeah,
So you can swing and then end base contact if you
if you can.
if you can. So
If you can base, you have to, but then.
that's legal.
So that's going to give you 2 guys into the Demon Prince, right?
Just 1.
Okay. Why don't you still kill him then?
That's
Can't
there.
quite
He
get in.
can't swing,
Okay.
but the rest will be able to.
Alright.
I will go ahead and pay the free strat here with
Sure.
Gilliman.
Pay nothing.
Ain't nothing for me. Free strat with Gilliman here. What he's gonna do is he's gonna give them +1 to.
Nice.
So the one guy that's going into your Demon Prince has it, but the
Well,
rest of them.
they do not actually get to use that strat.
Oh yeah,
They're battle shocked. Yeah,
They are battle shocks. That's fine. It'll just go on these guys.
Okay.
Is what'll happen.
Gives them +1 to wound, lance or whatever.
Lance on the charge. So no strats on these guys. This is the one going into the Demon Prince here. We will take the Blade Guard rule for reroll hit rolls this time.
There you go.
So this guy's rerolling everything. He's going to the Demon Prince.
Okay.
Cool. I all hit.
Then 6 is to 5.
6 is the 5. Rerolling once.
2.
2.
What's his AP though?
AP 2.
Okay. So pulls me to a 4 up anyways.
2.
5 2 damage, and that's what I have left. So
Yep, just need you to fail one of these. You can't reroll it. So
yeah, this is probably gonna do it. Yeah. That's all I need. Do I blow up? No, I do not blow up. That did it though.
okay.
He's gone. That's a big loss for my army.
We get 3 regular guys into here.
Yep.
2.
You didn't even get to do anything. You just killed him.
Okay. Sorry. looking for 3s, rerolling 1s here. Play card ability. So 2 1s, the 2 goes away. 6s don't do anything special. Okay. And then looking for
I'm T6 now.
T6. So 5. So we need a 5s, rerolling 1s because you're on. So 2 1. Rolled again.
You got 2 6s there.
2.
So 2. Alright, these are AP2.
Maybe 2 damage.
Okay, so 5 up saves for Marines. See what they can do. Make 1, fail 1. So, gonna kill a Marine.
Okay.
We'll just kill this guy, I don't care.
Sounds good. We will captains free strat for the +1 to wound on these guys.
Okay.
Or I guess
Doesn't matter. Gilliman did
we'll
everything.
keep his. Gilliman already did it for them. So, because the captains is once per
round.
battle round. So
Gilliman's a lot better. So
Gilliman's is better, and I get it back. And the captains, like I can use it a pinch later if I need to.
Sure.
So we'll go ahead and do that. We're not gonna pop the captain's go crazy ability here because he's not gonna swing at anything worthwhile. We've got he will go into the nerdlings here. So 6 attacks.
They're -1, but I don't know if that makes a
It
difference.
does.
And then 2s.
No, because they're not but that'll work.
Okay. So-
Strength 6.
Yeah, so 2 still.
You're right.
So here we go. Well, now that
2 damage each.
just kills the last Nerdling.
Okay.
So
And then the one guy that
is
can go
into the squad.
into your squad, it's not the sergeant, so it's not a power fist, just a sword. No rerolls. And then
3s with reroll 1s. Or no 2s. Doesn't
yeah,
matter.
with
2.
the +1 on 2, AP 1,
Make 1, fail 1.
1 damage on this.
So yeah, 1 damage. So I just have
Chainsword.
1 guy. So we'll put it on the random guy over there. Okay. And, yeah, just consolidate on the point.
Consolidate in. And go ahead and swing back.
Yeah, I gotta decide how much OC do you have on the point. There's just 1 apiece on
I
your
guess
guys.
these guys have the
They could have consolidated. Yeah.
consolidate right there. How much OC do I have on the point? This is going to be 4, 10, 11.
These guys are 2
15.
apiece then, right?
Yeah, those guys are 2.
So those guys might be the guys I want to swing into the most. I've got this guy that can only swing on Gilliman. I think I'm just going to swing him into Gilliman just to, like, that's his only target. And then I think we're going to swing the 2 characters into the Assault Marines.
What's their AC?
It's decent. Lord of Poxes is a 8/2/2.
Okay.
So that's his. The other guy is a. Gonna find him. It's not as good. It's AP0. So his is AP0. His is AP2.
Okay.
I've got basically a Power Fist here, and then I get 1 more Power Fist, and then wherever he is, I guess that's the Power Fist thing, and then 2 regular guys with just Plague Knives. So he'll go into there. They'll go in here. I think
free shot armor contempt on those
Yeah.
guys.
I think these 3 guys go into those guys just because it's probably better. Oh, and everything's +1 AP because of you're in my thing, so it's all higher AP because of the thing. So let's just do the one. I need to do a damage here just to make you possibly take a battle shock. So, all right, so 3 attacks with the guy on Gilliman. No hits.
Okay.
Good talk. Oh, hold on. I do need to look at 2 abilities to see what they give the squad. They always give the squad all these bonuses. So the Noxious guy says +1 movement advance, +1 movement reroll advance and charge, and then in the battle shock step, you take 1 for everyone under 1, and if you're psychic, you take another -1. Okay, and then the Pox guy just says 3 is just contagion, and I love that. Okay. I thought about putting the +2 attack weapon on him, but I put it on the Demon Prince and he got clapped. But I had to kind of do that to kind of get you into the middle here and make a kill zone, and then we'll see what happens. So This is just the Pox character into these guys.
Okay.
There we go. Juice to hit. One miss, one lethal. And then he's also devastating wounds. So that's on the wounds up. He'll be 2 to wound. So there's one there. So you've got 4. It'll be AP3, but then -1, so AP2.
Who's this on?
This is into the salt guys. Yeah, so it's AP3, but then it goes down to 2 because it's 2 base.
How
And
many do I get? 4?
4. Yeah, 4. 4 at net -2. So 2 damage piece.
Yeah. So I guess.
You want to reroll 1 to see if it's the character. So he still fell. Takes 2. Yeah. So squad dead, and then the other guys are going into the blade guard. So. Oh, no, he's going into the captain, but he's crappy. We'll see what he does. Lord of Crap. Blessed Brightbringer has. You're not a psycho, right?
Nope.
No one over there, even Gilliman?
Nope.
I would have gone into Gilliman if I had known he was a psycho. Okay, 5 attacks with him. Hit on 3s. Got 1/6, which he's lethal. And then he's strength 4, but you're T3, so nothing. So just 1 at AP1. So it's AP basically none.
That's his only either way.
Yeah. And then 1 fist into the squad because they have nobody injured on your squad, right?
The blade guard, no.
Oh, I keep rolling all 1s and 3s to hit with those guys, so that didn't do anything with mine. And then I have just plague knives, which are lethal. 5, 6. So 6 attacks. 3s. And 3s. So there's 3, and plague knives are AP0, which go to 1. So 3 AP1s.
Yeah, I feel 1.
Take 1 damage.
Okay.
So it's like all I can do here on the those guys. Takes 1 not.
Not hat 1.
I think that's all my fight back. It's all the fights, right?
It is all fights.
So you score. You did not get area denial though,
No, but I think I'm gonna keep it.
because it's worth a lot of points. So.
It's worth a lot of points, and you're currently stuck in combat with me, and it's gonna make you send something else there.
Yep.
Um,
I'm definitely sending stuff in there. Question is if I'm sending the Pox boys or the. I guess he's out of combat now, right?
he is out of
Okay.
combat. I guess look at it. It's worth the CP.
At the end of the turn, discard it for a CP.
Yep.
We both gain 1. I'll draw my missions. Cleanse and no prisoners. Cleanse is sucky, but I can do it. Oh, sorry. At the end of your turn, I score sabotage 3.
Oh, and we're gonna guard.
Yeah, you could declare that one as your guard.
Sure, yeah.
Because it's during your turn that you declare all your guards. Right? So you start guarding now, you'll score at the end of my turn. You're gonna get it. I don't think there's anything that's gonna kill those. So so I'm gonna get cleanse and no prisoners. I don't owe you any battle shocks right now. But I will score 2 for burden of trust.
Yes.
But I didn't take you down enough. How much is you got right now? I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or I've got 8. I think those are just 1 apiece. I think I have only 10. I think you have more than 10, right?
Gilliman by himself is 5.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you probably have 10. Well, those guys are actually battle shocks, so they don't count any. So it's just Gilliman and the guy. So I might get that still.
No, it's not.
Those guys are 2 apiece for you, right?
2 apiece, yeah. And then the characters are 1, and the other characters are 1. Okay. So yeah, I get all 3 for burden. And then I'll declare them as guarding this one.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and declare them as guarding that one, even though they're going to die. I'll declare him as guarding this one, even though he's about to die. And then I'm not going to declare the GUI. He's not going to stay there. I'm bringing him out to deal with you. But then it's time for me to go run my quick errand. So
Okay.
take a quick 15, 20 minute, maybe. at
Sounds
most.
good.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Sorry, we're just kind of ending it on that part of the phase. It's still like a really good game.
Mhm.
I think it could go either way. trying to bully you early, and we'll see if that works.
All right.
I don't have a way of killing your the Vindicator though, unless I pay a CP and Kool-Aid Man him through the wall. Is what I'm thinking. So we'll see. Ben, you ready? We'll get your brother. Come back. Run away. Mom's gonna come get you in a little bit. How's y'all's game going? Yeah, so far. Very weird.
Mine at 110. I yanked it up at 9. There was already like 5 people waiting outside. Yeah. And I got my awesome. That dice tag is on.
And I think that's going to be it for Logan's heavy is going to take a shot. Guys, hitting on trees. Next, we're going to go to the local spot here. Give it all our bullets. So there's 3 shots each. One, two, three. Still drinking?
No, wait.
We're gonna have lethals on 5. And then hitting Wolverine normally. So just 5 minutes. 11 saves. Oh wow. Is there anything too? Which is supposed to be
What's the damage? That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, these are my
Okay, 1.
lethal on 5.
You were out of mana. I saw you tap out. I saw you tap the fuck out of here. I watched you.
Let's see. I already did. We'll take the score back Lord. We'll throw his little rapid fire thing in the residence.
Oh, yeah.
Six shots. And then street six. How many ones on the script? Oh, we'll do. Six shots. We'll take the right, so this is so we're gonna Charge. We're gonna try the 9-inch. Alright, giving you artifacts. We didn't take charge, so. That's. Well, there's only one dude. I'll consolidate those guys. So 2 destroyers. So we have attack 5. That's
Forget each other. Separate argument. We'll do that. Oh.
That's an artifact. Okay. I guess you go. Calvin, go over here by Ben. Calvin. Nah, he doesn't care. Sorry. Took me a little bit, but
You're back.
we got back. All right, so it's the beginning of my turn.
Yes.
Round 2. I'm gonna try to wipe stuff out of the middle. I don't know how effective I'm gonna be. Problem is, I'd really like to maybe fall back away from you. Is there a way I can do that?
Not without taking
Desperate escape
desperate
attempts?
escapes.
Because of the way that things are.
Yeah.
See, I really won't be able to do too much to you then. I mean, Gilliman can kill quite a few guys, right? He's just a 1 damage sweep, though.
No, it's 2 damage. It's dead
Man,
ones. It's perfect for killing regular Space Marines. It's a little less good against you because you're T6, but it's
is it strength?
Strength 8 minus 3, 2 damage dead ones.
Strength 8 sweep is freaking good.
It's nasty, and it's not even the best one because the Lions is better.
Yeah.
It's the same profile. I don't think it has dead wounds on the sweep, but it's more attacks.
You don't have anything else back here behind the wall, do you?
No.
So what I'm thinking is, just talking out loud here, I didn't really think too much about it, but probably put one of those down on the point just to claim that point. And then you didn't really give me any other good spots to like.
There's nothing back here.
I can come in and charge him and get a bonus on. If I kill him, you don't get rerolls to 1, which would be useful.
So
I
I
don't
am the
know.
fallback and shoot train.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
If you are anywhere within, if you come in anywhere inside of 9, I can move.
Oh, he can, right?
Anybody can. He can just do it for free, but I have a strat.
Oh, you have a strat that says
And
if I
because
come
I'm
in
in
within
the-
9,
If you move within 9, an infantry model can just move. And
even
because
if
I'm
you're
in the-
engaged.
Not if I'm engaged.
Okay, so
But
these guys can't move
Those
out.
guys can't move out, but
Okay.
any other infantry unit can move. And because I'm in the fallback doctrine, it's flat 6.
Oh, cool.
So,
So at
it's
that
not
point,
a D6.
so it's a strat for 1 unit. It's going to get to infantry unit. It's going to get to
It's a move, reactive move. If you come within 9,
pretty good. I'm thinking I'm going to probably put one of those back there just to hold that point, and I'll run Gooey up, and he'll try to like wave clear here. I didn't end up doing any damage to him, which is not ideal. I'm probably going to use my 2 indirects to like do as much damage back here as possible, and maybe you've dropped all your drops.
dropped all my drops, except so you can come back up.
I was going to try to maybe move this guy back over and just shoot her with the guns and hope that I get lucky and kill her, which would be useful to me. Because you've dropped everything now, I don't really have to worry about like screening. With 48, you can just go anywhere, I guess.
There's 36 on them.
Yeah, I'm saying I can shoot you though, 48, so I can. But like, he doesn't have any other direct targets. I mean, he could try to come out in a weird way, but I don't think I can. I can't move through walls, so he can't really get out to a spot that hit him. He can't get out and hit him. These guys are happy just chilling here. They're guarding, so they're just happy having OC6 on the point. I can throw him on that point. He's guarding here, so I kind of want to keep him from getting killed, so I can get those guard points, right? And I don't think it took last time I got lucky and I killed a Vindicator, but I don't think that's going to happen this time. So I need to figure out I can't get within 12 unless I get off the point. So I won't be guarding, I guess. We'll get those free guard points, but I can still try to remove her from the situation just to help you, just to deny points as much as possible. So I think I can move back 1 and then go 9. That's probably too far. That's probably 9. I gotta move right there, I guess. Or I pivot. I know he's right there. Sly was up with that with the gun, so I could just do try to side. I want to not be in line of sight of you, but I still want to be within 12 of her ass. So if I go back 1, and then sorry, I'm being sloppy on my movement. That's 6. So that's 6 inches right there. That's 7 in all. I do 8, 9 to pivot. And then do 1 more inch just to get my tail hidden as much as possible.
Yeah. I think the only one I'm probably gonna drop is a chicken.
He doesn't give a crap. I can just move him. He's gonna have to move 6 to clear, straight backwards. And then 3, 4, won't get him on the point. It's probably not even worth it. But if he goes to there, he's sticking out just enough where you'll be able to move your dreadnought over and get some shots on him. Or your other guys. So it's not ideal. I think you just leave him in there. They're not that fast. Can't really get them where I want. Got to use their indirects best I can. So I got these guys that can drop somewhere, and then I can definitely I need to drop these guys. But they're not going to have any real shooting targets because all this is afflicted, so I can drop 6 inches away from it. I could shoot at him, I guess, but he can just...
Can you only drop 6 from something that's afflicted?
Yes, 6 inches from stuff, but I can cause things to be afflicted. So, I could shoot things to cause it to be afflicted. So,
With the
Plague Marines.
oh, okay.
And I can make my demons have affliction range. So I could run him back there and then everything's afflicted. So, Nurglings or whatever. Oh, I also have Nurglings too. Yeah, I've got a couple things. I've got Nurglings, I've got these. Both beats the Nurgle. This is the hard part. Let's just run the fat boy up 7. You help me out. Just move him 7 towards you. And then he's going to put the flies on. I guess I don't really need to put it on. What's his toughness? 9. So I could make him a 7 toughness, which my power fists are 8. So yeah, we'll put it on Gilliman. So he'll be toughness -2. It's 12 inches, but no line of sight required, but it's fine. He can shoot some shots into that guy, not do any damage, and then run into melee. These guys are staying where they are. What was my other mission?
Cleanse.
Oh yeah, they're gonna cleanse over here. And this guy can cleanse over there. We'll probably drop him as hidden as he can be, yeah. Just let him cleanse right there. That'd be 9 away from this.
It's not a problem.
Yeah, okay.
We're 12.
So he can drop there and cleanse. I'll give him my 2 cleanses. And then it's no prisoners, which is the kill stuff, which is difficult. So currently his range is 9 inches, but if it's actually 12 inches. So all of this is afflicted. It's 12 inches. So he'll be afflicted. All of this stuff in the middle is afflicted. Because they get +3 inch range if they're within 7 of a demon, and then he gets +3. So everything's afflicted for when I need to drop these guys. And then you just get to move away from me with him for free, and him, I guess you just pay to do it. Or it's free because he can.
No, he's a switch shot already, but
Got to be a little bit further open. Their damn scythes are a bit of a problem. So 6 there's there. They just move 6 inches away. So the question is that They don't. If I want them to do anything, I really think it's just come in and jack him up is the trick. So I think we just go for the 6 inches away from him, just so I have a 6-inch charge on him, and then we'll just put the other guys where they can get shots on this guy if you want to. So when they drop, you can still do it.
As long as you're within 9.
Yeah, I will be within. Actually, I don't have to be within 9. It could be. I have 12-inch range of my flamers, so I can do like move them in a way where they're 12 from you. But the problem is they're going to need to be 12 from you and still need line of sight. So that can be 6 inches there for his. So the question is, be slightly outside of 9, but within 12 to do. So out of 9 here, out of 9 there, and that way they can shoot you. Do as much damage as they can, I guess, with the shooting. It's not great. It's anti-infantry.
Okay.
But if I get all of them shooting at him, and then I still get a 6 would still make the charge. So that probably feels okay to me. Feels like a strong contender. Question is, what do I do with these guys? Because their job is to be super annoying at a later point in time. So I'm not worried about coming back here. I would just stretch him out, but I might just bring him out of the way and put him back here. You've already got no prisoners. You've already, like, I don't think they care if they are just back here being annoying 9 inches away from you. Just, I'm going to go for a 9-inch charge on you with them. Just give you -1 to hit if they get in. So that's kind of their job. And then cleanse here, cleanse there. Might leave him in deep strike just because he could. It's turn 3. It's turn 2 for me. Right. This is my first chance to deep strike. It's the end of turn 2.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you get one more turn. I'm gonna bring him in next turn.
All right.
So, not looking good on the no prisoners, but he's injured, so maybe they'll do a damage. Then they'll charge into Gilliman and do a damage. I don't think I have a whole lot. So, let's do. Yeah, he should be. Is he in range of the? That's probably not. I don't think so. So he's got to shoot
You
something
look
else.
like you're like 2 inches short.
He'll have to shoot at something else, basically. Yeah, and I had to move him that far just to get him out of line of sight as best I could. All right. I think we'll just have to declare his shots here in a minute, but
7 inches from there, so.
yeah. That's what it is. I would like to shoot them, but I'm not going to get to. Is there a better target? Because I could shoot here with his indirect and then possibly splash. It's only within 3, and I don't think the Gilliman might be within 3. Give you a little 3-inch tool. Not a better target for it, really. Probably just out.
I think it's just out.
I think it's just out. It's close, but it's just out. Is there another target that I could hit him and then maybe splash onto them?
I don't think they're within 3.
Yeah, probably not. 'Cause
That,
really,
if
you get
that's not
everything
3,
from-
that's not 3.
How many wounds do those guys have?
These?
Those flyboys.
3.
3. So his gun's not a great shot into them either. We'll wait on him till the end, but we'll start with these guys because they have they've got 2 targets. So let's actually start with him into the indirect there and the direct there.
Okay.
Is that good?
Sounds good.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and free strap with Gilliman for armor of contempt.
Okay. That'll be useful.
This guy.
That guy. Okay. So can't do it on her anyway. So rod held volley gun is 6 shots. So I got 2 lethals. Then I got 3 normal hits. And then your T what's 6 inch? I'm not within 6 of you though.
No.
So you are T4 on her. Let me see what my gun is. I think it's strength 4. Rod held volley. Good guns. There it is. Rod held volley gun. R strength 5. So 3 saves. At your whatever.
Mine's gonna hit.
I didn't put that in, but I had all hits that should be high.
Felt one.
Take 1 damage, and then he's doing the. Not gonna kill you, but unless I roll on these, so 4s to hit with these. nothing. So, oh, that's true. So he gets to pick somebody that if I can see you, I get to reroll hits with I'll reroll once to hit, and then so he gets to pick somebody. So he'll pick him. So he's going to shoot into him with the blast weapon down. I didn't kill her. I just. So it's 6 shots. It's forced to hit with the indirect. You armor contempted him, right? I did. Okay, so there's 2 lethals. I can reroll all missed hits because Lord of Virulence. Nothing. So it didn't really help at all. So this is it's a wound. So there's 3, and it's AP 2, but you get cover and you armor of contempt.
So I guess there's no point in armor of contempting
Why?
because you don't. I just goes back to my base save.
Well, I'm AP 2, but you have cover.
Oh, you're
And
then it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
because yeah, we're good. You can pass them all because of that. Okay, that was useful.
Yeah,
Okay,
it actually mattered.
they're gonna shoot into you with their guns. See how good they are.
So they ignore cover.
They do. They're flamers. So they're gonna just flamer you, and we're gonna see what that does to you. They are the Death Shroud Terminators. So I've got 4 of their Bilesport gauntlets. D6 shots apiece. So that's 10, 15. 15 shots. They're anti-infantry 4+. So, although you're currently toughness 3, so they'd be a 4+ anyways. But and they are ignore cover, pistol, torrent, anti-infantry. Yeah. So 4-ups. Not amazing, but decent box. Should have had 7 or 8. What I get? 6. 6. Right, and they're AP 1. So you have 2 up or 3s and 3 up.
I think he's
Captains are 3s, yeah. So maybe fill 2. Oh, crap. I get reroll all wounds against you too. But so these are my failed wounds. I just kept it set. I get to reroll all wounds because I have the character in there. So only added 3 more. That was 1. That's the one says. 1 more, and then I get to shoot the Lord of Virulence at you. Same thing. He has a Lord of Virulence has a flamer. It is D6 shots. So need a lot of shots here. That's 6. 6. He's anti-infantry 2+, and he rerolls all wounds. So you got 6. These are AP 2.
he's dead.
Oh, I got him. Yay, no prisoner hunters. Did a thing. Do the indirect into the your indirect voice.
Okay.
Just do a shot here. 1. So that would be 5 because you have blast. 4. 3 hits. Still 2s. 3 wounds. Base save 3 ups.
Yep.
Kill 2. The pistols I can fire at you. They can't fire regular guns into you, right? Because you are a monster. So they could just fire regular guns into you.
As long as they're not blast.
No, they're not. I'm gonna shoot the one that would have been Scott. I'm gonna shoot his gun. He's got the plague flail, but that's barely out, so he'll just shoot his flamer into your thing. Because he can't shoot anywhere else. So into the tank. So 9, 3, and AP2 ignore cover.
I'll make 1.
2 damage.
Total? Or
Total. 1 apiece.
Okay.
Not much. Just he's helping. Shot. Then they can shoot if they've got stuff. They can shoot at either pistols or. So I know that the Lord of he's got a plasma pistol. I think he does 2. So I think the trick is just to shoot some cooked up pistols into Gilliman because right now he's T7, so that's the best chance I gotta have. And so yeah, he has plasma pistol. The other guy's plasma pistol. I have one in the squad or two in the squad, so I'm gonna get basically the pistols are the same as the. Well, they just get one shot, but the rifles get two because they're rapid fire. Right, so I'm gonna get 6, the same profile. Well, actually, they hit on the same thing. They hit on 3's base. Let me see if Lord of Pox hits on a 3. Or no, his hits on a 2. Okay. So Lord of Pox is hitting on a 2, go to a 3. Oh no, it's still it's pistols. It's so actually he just gets one shot. Okay, I messed it up.
Pistols don't. Yeah.
Pistol is one shot on a 2. Got it. And then it's still strength 8, so 3. Got it. And it's AP involved.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Then I get one more pistol from the other guy, but he hits on a 3. And then wound on a 3. Nope. And then
Hazardous rolls.
I'll do them in a minute. I'll do all 4 because I can put them into the squad rather than that. So two cooked rifles. Yeah, this is the 2 cooked rifles. So they hit on 4s because of you give me minus. And then 2 wounds. Okay, make them all. Okay, so now I owe you 4 hazardous tests. Didn't fail. I have one guy left with a bolter, so he'll just fire that. I have 1 lethal.
Good.
Didn't do anything. So shot you. The reason I want to do at least 1 damage to him is if he's under starting strength, I can cause battle shock. I think that's all the shooting. So we're doing the charges from the GUI.
Where's he going?
Into the Judiciar. Directly into him. 8. So I want to stop him from being able to do much. And then we'll do the Nurglings need 9 just to see if they can get in. Actually, I better do them first because Nurglings cut. So they're going into Gilliman. So the 6 should get me in. A 9 will definitely get me in. So I got to stay an inch away from that guy, but yeah, is that good? Return slightly. Problem is this damn gun is the issue there. Freaking Mike built in this one. Yeah, they'll just go in on him. Now we're doing the Nurglings into the Blade Park squad. They didn't make it. They don't care. I didn't have any other charges because kept him back. Oh, the tank will charge you. Just because. 6 will make it. If I made it, I would have tank shocked and killed her ass.
Yeah, you need a 7.
Need a 7. See, how much CP do I have? 2? No, I don't have a lot of good strats. Let's do it. I don't want you scoring points. 6 again. No, spending CP on nothing here. You're going to fight first with the Judiciar's unit.
I am.
So that unit can go ahead and fight first, I guess.
Sounds good. We're gonna pick reroll invulnerable saves of 1 for his unit.
Okay.
And we are going to swing, but we're putting all of our attacks into the Death Guard.
Yeah, it makes sense to swing into the Death Guard. So the Judiciar can only fight me.
No.
The GUI, I
base
think.
contact with a guy that's in base
Oh, yeah.
contact with you. So
This guy is in base with me, yeah, so he could swing, I guess. That's right, because you consolidated, so yeah. I don't have a AOC or a -1 damage or anything, so this is probably going to hurt me pretty bad.
okay. Alright. Well, I gotta hit you first. Into the Plague Marines here. Regular guys.
Okay. But I didn't get you a -1 to hit, that'd been nice.
And then wounding on
6s, 5s, right? Reroll 1s. 5s with reroll 1s. You got like 3 1s to reroll. So you got 5 so far. 6. AP2.
AP2, 2 damage.
Alright, so I need 5 up here. Well, how many guys do I have in the squad still? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll roll the first 4. So all the Plague Marines are dead.
Okay.
And then I put these on whoever. They're now separate squads. Can I put 1 on each?
Well,
Once I start putting it on someone, I have to
yeah,
kind of
I think it's 1 activation, so you'd have to put them on
Let me see who
the
is.
same guy. Yeah, because once you start taking saves, The saves are on the same person consecutively.
Yeah. The Blightbringer has 4 wounds. I hate to lose him because he could help me keep the point, but the Pox guy's better, so we'll just put it on the Blightbringer because the Pox guy just hits a lot harder. He makes 1, fails 1, so he takes damage, but he's not dead.
Okay. And we'll put the Ishiar into y'all. Twos on him.
Yep.
Cool. And then 6s are going to be dev wounds here, and these are precision, so we'll choose where to activate them after rerolling
1 dev.
So this is going to go kill the character,
Then I got 4 on the other character.
and then put the other 4 on the other character.
Yeah, you're probably gonna kill him. So. No, he only takes 1 of them.
2 damage on that one.
Takes 2, so he's the Lord of Poxes has 5 wounds, so he's got 3 left.
Okay. So he killed the character, so now for the rest of the game he's +1 attack and maybe strength. He's at least +1 attack.
Yeah, I think he's +1 attack. Might be better than that. Not great. That squad is a problem for me.
+1 attack.
Yep. Serious problem for me, sir.
That's it.
All right, so then I'm swinging with stuff. So the Lord of Virulence, special ability to the squad. When he's leading a unit, when they make a range attack, I reroll the wound. And he does the thing because he doesn't have any melee bonuses to them. But I'm going to go ahead and swing them into Gilliman because it's the best thing. So the Lord gets 5 attacks.
What's the AP on these?
So they're going to be AP 3.
Okay, so be my one or what?
So
What's the damage on it?
2.
Okay, so you gotta get
A bunch of 2 damage swings.
2 damage swings.
So I get 5 from the character, and I think each of them get 4.
And their strength
8.
8, so you'd be putting me on 3s?
Yeah.
Okay, so
And they're like 2s and 3s. That's 2s to hit, 3s to wound.
okay. Well, we will go ahead and spend 2 CP here for Gilliman to fight on death if he does.
Nice. So you pay it now?
I'm paying it now.
Okay, you have a
Well,
CP.
yeah, let me double check when that. I'm paying it now.
Sure.
I'm paying it now.
So these are 2s. Of course, I missed 1. 2 lethals. And then 3s. So 4. Got your invuln. Roll them. They've been rolling hot. So do it.
So 1.
2 damage.
2 damage. Okay.
And then I get the squad.
Every time I pay for Gilliman to fight on death, he never dies, which
Yeah, look up
is
if you
kind
need
of
to do
actually a decent trade-off, I
it.
guess.
Yeah, you're like, he never died. Well, that was just the...
I know
I
it's
still
just a
get-
character, but I'm just like, without fail, every time I actually spend resources on this strat, he inevitably just lives the combat anyway.
They give you -1 leadership. That's their only other thing. And then they give the character they're leading a 4 up. Still no pain. So they have no, like, other abilities. So these are 2s to hit. Failed 2, but got no lethals.
Okay.
Great for me. You
Reese.
That's 3, so that one fails. So that many AP 3s, so not as good. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8 damage. Plus the 2 he took earlier, so that's 10 damage.
Yeah, I mean that kills him. Could
Fight on
CP
death.
and save him, or I could just fight on death. I think it's worth the CP to save him because it makes you kill him again.
I've still got him, so you could turn around and try to kill him, but he's still going to swing on you.
What's his thing? Power Fist?
Yeah. Devastating wounds, power fist.
Everyone's Power Fist? Okay. We'll just fight on death.
Okay.
Um.
So he fights immediately, right?
Well, it would be at the end. Yeah, he fights immediately.
I think they fight immediately.
And he doesn't get back up to the end of the phase, so I'm actually going to go into your Terminators because your guy won't be able to swing at me.
Yeah.
So your Terminators are how many wounds piece?
4.
Okay, well we'll just do the big swing to your Terminators then.
So didn't get anybody else in there give you minuses, so still 2s to hit on this.
Yeah, Tuesday on this.
And then
One
T7.
Twos, cause straight
I
14.
still, yeah, that's
Rerolling?
dumb, but yes. And reroll 1. So yeah, you're gonna get all. How many attacks does he get with this big?
7 with the big, 14 with the sweep.
He's better than like. He's like
The
Angron
only
level.
person that's better that I've seen is the Lion. It's
The
like
Lion
the
or
same
Angron.
profiles. The Lion is 2 extra sweep attacks
But
and
he's
1 extra.
AP a bunch.
The lion, I think they're the exact same
Yeah.
profile. It's just I think the lion's sweep doesn't have deadlines, if I remember correctly.
So I got to roll these because the character gets a 4+.
Plus, the lion has better defense.
So the character might live if the guys die still, because it's like they're all the attacks are simultaneously. So he gets the 4-up, feel no pain right now.
Yeah.
So I go to the squad first though. So
Two
2
dead.
dead guys, 3 dead guys, and then these are going to go on the character.
Yep.
So still 4-ups. So then that's 8
Takes
damage.
8 damage.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He gets 4, feel no pain. So that's 4 get through.
Okay.
And he is a
Should be like 5 or 6. I think.
yeah. He's the Terminators are 4s. You'd think he would be better.
4?
The Terminators are 4-piece.
Oh,
So let's see if he's better. Lord of
should be fine.
Fearless is 6, so he's
Okay.
alive with 2
That
wounds
makes more
left.
sense.
So then I can still consolidate 2 inches to get closer to the middle of the point. Like kill my squad. And then he could well, he doesn't want to get in combat with you, so he can't.
The
It's just-
Gilliman will come back outside of combat. So.
yeah, he comes back out, and it's gonna be on your turn. I want to kill him on your turn so he can't come back and do anything. Again, you did roll a 1 that one time. So
I was gonna say this is a pretty roll, you know.
all right.
Kind of.
We'll do the greater unclean one into you, see if he can finish you up. So, do I have any strats that would be useful right now? I don't. That's the problem. I think this detachment has shitty strats. Is the one downside to it. You get to access some cool models, like Beast and Nurgle are cool, but like the Chaos Spawn are almost as good as Beast and Nurgle.
Yeah.
They're almost as good, man. Let me just look, see, make sure I don't have any good strats here for you. Just going through it again because I keep forgetting. So yeah, I get bring back Nurglings. Oh, I could make them reroll the hits. That's what it was. Pay 1 to make them reroll hits. I killed you anyways, but
Hitting on 2s, like.
Yeah.
Not always worth it.
and then
I guess for lethals.
move through terrain. Yeah, nothing useful. Oh, if you try to fall back, I can stop it. That's the strat I'll try to. I should have done that one earlier when you fell back. I should have said pay 1, make leadership. I forgot that one. Okay, it's cool. That's a great lesson learned though. So he's going to be doing 2s and 2s against you, and you get involved. So there's a lethal. 1 miss. And then 2s. So 5 in all again. 5 4-ups.
4-ups.
So 3 of them.
Yep.
But I got to roll the damage. Well, the first guy's going to be dead for sure because there's a guy with injury. It's D6 plus 1.
Yep.
So one guy's dead.
one's
Second
dead.
guy alive and then dead.
Kills him.
Oh, I can CP that. Right? I can CP the damage. I should because it's worth killing another guy. All right, because you can fast roll and then CP 1.
You
Or I should have just re-rolled it immediately. But yeah.
But I think you might need to reroll this one
Okay,
because
sure. I might have CP re-rolled it and then it still killed the guy. It's D6
so
plus 1.
3
So
so 3 die.
3 die, yeah.
Okay.
I needed to kill like more than what I had just killed, so. So now they're separate. They're just like a. Oh, that's leader.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just replace it with play cards. That's not.
Yeah, looks cooler. Looks cool. My bad. I didn't do that right. So I didn't kill the whole squad though, right? I just killed. Just kill them in this turn, and I do count as killing them though. So I get 2 per no prisoners, and I got cleanse for 4, so I got 8-point secondary turn. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, the wheels are about to come off the bus, as you now have.
We'll see.
Comes back.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't come back.
No, he doesn't. He needs 3.
Damn it. Okay, maybe the wheels don't come off the bus, and she's getting picked up.
Yes. Of course.
All right, so you kill the gooey. All right. So that was the end of round 2. We're on to round 3.
Yep.
Okay, what do we got? Now you just 1 off.
Just one of them. I go up to 3 CP.
Okay, you have 4. You spent 1. That's right. To do. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You're at 3 now.
Yep. And you're at 2.
I'm at 2 now.
Okay. Making a random mission here. We get containment and sabotage.
Containment's easy.
Sabotage
Sabotage,
is-
super easy.
Yeah, but it's rough to
Oh,
do
I
a
didn't
lot
give
of
you-
actions.
You can only do it in your own.
Battle shock. Those guys.
Yeah, they have to battle shock.
6.
That will
My minus.
that will not fail. They would be -1 if either of the units were there, because the units have icons give you -1.
Yeah.
But I don't have any icons left, so you're
okay.
not. So they're fine. No battle shock on them.
Oath is gonna go here
Yeah, kill that Gooby.
for sure.
Let him die. Be your biggest thing ever.
Um,
You do get your guard points at the end of actually the last turn. I got to go back and give them to you. 1 guard. So last turn you got 2 guard points.
okay. What is your objective control on that?
OC is 2.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have your second.
Yeah. So then nobody gets it.
Okay. We got sabotage, or we have.
Oh. Your Vindicator has to take a battle shock because he's understarting. I don't know if that does anything to him, but he's battle shocked.
Not really. Stratagems or doctrines here.
Yeah.
Advance and shoot.
Yeah, this is the one
we gotta do.
because he's touching all of this fucking terrain. So you just get out and shoot him,
blast
shoot him, just everything into him.
Uh,
I don't have much left on the table after that, so
and then we need sabotage and contain, which is not going to be too hard.
they can get outside your. Well, this guy can come contain over here.
Yeah.
He can just walk over and contain.
Let's go ahead and we have oath there, so we don't have to do anything else. We already declared it and shoot. These guys will go ahead and advance.
Can they advance and do actions?
No, but they're gonna shoot.
Oh, they're not going to do actions. Okay. Who's going to do your containment then? So you can do this corner.
Calidus,
She can do it. She's going to drop somewhere.
she's gonna drop somewhere and do it.
I mean, I probably left you for 1 model. Probably a spot back here.
You do it over here.
You could just do it over there, yeah.
And
Does it, you need someone else to sabotage, which
let me spend one to get rid of sabotage.
okay.
So I have 2 seconds.
What'd you get for the other one?
Overwhelming force, which is very good.
Easy.
And then I'm gonna spend another CP here, so go down to 1 to let these guys be in the fallback shoot and charge doctrine.
So
These
they're
are-
in the fallback
These
shooting
guys
charge.
can fall back shoot and charge. Everybody else is advance and shoot, and then those guys will. So,
And then I'm going to pay a CP as soon as you fall back to try to stop you.
okay.
But it won't work, but I'm going to try. forgot to do it
well, I
last
guess
time.
we'll just do it right now because I'd like that information before I start doing all my moves and
I'll
stuff.
spend my CP.
Okay.
You're 2 of them at 1?
Yeah. This is
Round 3?
3.
So you didn't score any burden,
No,
but you.
no, I'm at 1. You're at.
I'm at 1 if I spend my 1 right now. Oh, you just spent 1 as
I
well.
spent 2.
You spent 1 on that too, yeah.
Yes.
You got rid of 1 and then you. So they need a 6. They got a 3. They cannot.
Never mind.
Okay. Give you -1 to hit. Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
Oh, these
Hey, Benjamin. Mom's almost here. Yeah, so go out. Get the tablets are in the back seat. Your backpack. Backpack. Your backpack. Get the baby's tablets, and then she said you'll be here in like 1 minute. This has been a crazy game.
So this guy's gonna go up, and these guys will just fly straight at you, so that he can be on the point.
Nice.
Shoot.
Nice.
Let's see. This guy will advance because we don't need to stay back here anymore.
Yeah, I don't have to strike. I've got 1 guy can do strike, but
6,
just a 9-inch.
9 inch.
Yeah, normal 9. Walk over and contain.
Yes. Needs to walk over and contain. Forward edge here, outside of 18. Here.
He's moved 2 inches and he's in all within 9. Tag it.
Tag it 9.
Nice.
Contain.
Still got Beast and Nurgle on it, but
What's my other one? Force, kill things on objectives.
yeah, and there's 2 really injured guys on the objective, so
Oh, I was gonna throw a grenade and just charge, but
can't do that now.
can't do that anymore. These guys in the back here will advance. Big 6 again.
So those guys are just moving up to do what?
To maybe get some shots.
Because they got the advanced shoot ability.
Everything does.
There should be windows up there, so I mean, if you could have made it upstairs, 3 inches extra or 4 inches.
I'll probably just beat the guard for this turn.
Well, you declare guard at the beginning of the command phase. So no guards.
No guards. Just no Vindicator's gonna need to move then. He can. Well, he can't advance. Sure.
Land on the side of the train.
So he can get it.
Tank shock the GUI.
Yeah, or one of those guys.
Oh, charge in and tank shock if you don't kill him.
The Dreadnought.
Damn. Good. That's awesome. You deserve that. It's been about time. Right up in the middle there. He'll take care of it.
And then the
So I think this guy's not blown up unless he's leading a unit, which I think's dumb. I would think people would just take him and stick him in the back as a blown up character, but they didn't give us that. Dylan.
okay, boom, boom, boom.
Hard to deploy, it's hard to move. Yeah. Oh yeah.
My battle line was stuck in the home.
Ugh. Everything
All
back
right.
there in the back.
Shooting phase.
All right. What do you got?
I also have to declare 3 different.
This one was gonna come down.
You did, yeah, she was going to contain on that side somewhere.
She's gonna continue.
Outside 18 and then outside of 9 of me.
Yep.
You're good.
Perfectly, almost perfect.
Yeah, almost exactly what I needed. Okay.
All right. Contain.
Everything's starting to shoot like
and then
crazy.
shoot a bunch of stuff and go from there. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put.
See, he's got shots on either of them, but I don't know if he has shots on the GUI though, where he's at. Unfortunate.
I'm not super worried about that right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Just want to make
We're
sure.
doing the Vindicator into the Grand.
Can't do anything about this, so. And he's the oath target, so you're getting
5.
okay. 1 miss, reroll.
Okay.
4 hits, 3s to wound, plus 2s.
Yep, 2s. You're not on the center of
Not on.
objective. Okay, 2. Not enough.
Not enough for him, but I will fail 1.
D6. For damage.
Lottery gun. I take the 1. It's down to 15, I think.
Okay. Hunter killer.
Hit.
Hits.
Wound.
Will wound.
What does 16? Safe.
The Dreadnought will shoot the. Well, let's go to the Hunter or the. What's it called? The indirect.
This guy's indirect.
That guy's indirect. We're gonna go to these guys indirect. There's a guy on 1 wound, right?
It's got 3 and a guy on 2.
All right, we're gonna put all of their indirect on the guy on 2. Starting with the sergeant. 4 shots.
Okay.
2 hits.
T7.
7.
2 wounds. There you go. That'll be worth it. What's AP?
-1. Just a regular save.
So normal save. All right, 2+. He likes it.
Okay. The other guns, 1, 2, 3, 4 shots. 3 hits.
On the same guy.
Same guy. 2.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Mega bow.
All right. The tank is gonna shoot his hunter killer into this guy.
Okay.
And he's gonna put his blast gun
Into
there.
that guy. Okay.
Hunter killer hits.
They do hit on.
Do hit on 2. Is it a wound?
It does wound. And then what's the AP of that hunter killer? 2. So, or is it 2 or 3?
I think it's 3. I think it's
Let me
14,
roll it
3,
to see.
6.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Other gun,
Ooh,
9 shots.
9 shots. He's dead.
I can see you.
Reroll ones. Remember ones.
Doesn't matter. 3.
3-6. So yeah, 3.
3.
Okay, he has a 4 up invulnerable. I assume it's got AP 2.
Maybe 2.
So it's got a 4 up invulnerable,
2 damage.
and that will kill him. Do I have a CP to reroll this to make your day bad? I do. Let's just try it. I failed every reroll so far. Let's see if I can get one reroll to make. Oh, he's got 3 damage though, so I don't need to pay the CP to reroll because he'll be at 1. Oh, but you'll just charge. Yeah, because he's got 3 life, so they'll just put him to 1 life. I won't CP reroll that one.
Okay. We need storm bolters so GUI from the tank because why not?
Is it on 4th though? Or?
Reroll 3. Nope.
Okay.
Pistols into the GUI.
Cool.
2 damage pistol. Hits.
Yeah, because it's a pistol.
Does not. Well, you're the O target, so I do.
Yeah, because it's
Plus
a what's
one.
it? 5 will wound me.
6.
5 will wound me
Yeah.
anything the target. Yeah. So that makes the save.
Okay. The other one hits. Wounds.
Yeah.
5 damage on
No save.
1 damage.
No thermal pain. Down to 15. Okay. Pistols have done most of the damage to him.
These guys here, everything into the.
These are the plasma or the bolters?
These are the bolters.
Everything into the what?
The beast.
Beast. Okay. He's taking it like a man.
Oh my god.
Right. Sustain 2 on all
It
this?
is thing 2.
Damn.
So
Add in 8.
1, 2.
All right. Strength of these though?
5.
So would amount 5.
Twin life.
Yeah, 5s with twin link. This is what killed me at the event with you got so many of these through on me. But they're just 1 damage or they're 2?
2 damage.
They're 2 damage. Like, yeah, this is what killed me. He did this to me with like the bolters. Yeah, with like bolters and full rerolls and everything. I wasn't ready for it. Kicking my butt.
I was ready for it. And you still picked me.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna make 52 saves here, but the dice have been really hot for me this game. So, I mean, who knows? They've been far. I think he's dead. See if he blows up. Does not blow up, so he is dead. I will just remove him in a second. You've got this guy left.
Yep, he's gonna go to the GUI.
Okay. Try to drop him. Crack it.
Does it? Do I? How many was he?
15.
15. I kind of do some damage to him, but I also need to kill these guys.
Yeah, there's 4 points for killing those guys.
If I kill him, then they get charged though. But they're worth like actual value here.
Yeah, they have some ability to be useful.
So we're gonna put the last cannon into your guy with the 2 up, and then everything else into the guy on 1.
Yep.
And, go for there.
Okay. We got last cannon.
Yep.
So
So
this-
it's greater.
Rolling
Rolling
once.
once. Alright, big 2.
That's a Lord of Virulence. That's what it's supposed to be. But so this is on the this is on the termy guy. So 4 up saves. Make 1 fail. Now this is where I pay 1 to reroll, and probably still fail, but this will keep him alive. So got it.
Okay.
So he's alive.
Crack.
Smoking it,
2 hits.
and he gets 2.
1 wound.
All right, 4+ invulnerable. Saved it.
Sword bolters. The guy with 1 wound.
No
Twin
wounds.
links.
No wounds.
Reroll. Reroll.
Reroll.
Reroll.
The dice have been in my favor big time. It's
Yeah.
making it difficult.
Let's go into charges.
Okay.
Indicator is going to charge this guy.
Yep. Go for the one charge. Maybe an 8.
Nate.
Let's see it. Got a 5.
Have a
And the one
command
CP.
point.
Spin the last command point.
Well, then I don't take shock trial points.
Yeah, actually, I'll take one away. 1 plus
That doesn't matter.
Oh, because you can't make it. You need an 8. What about the dread? Is he coming in?
I already advanced.
Okay, so we can't. Indicator did not. All right. He fights first.
I do. It's like I just did that.
He's part of the squad. They're together fighting the GUI. He'll consolidate it. Just
Into the GUI. We'll do the
4 rerolls to hit him.
Yep. Everything.
To hit all of it.
And then
The dev wounds though is what you're looking for.
yeah, 6s are dead wounds here. Looking for
5s.
5s.
2 deaths.
2 devs. Which is 4 damage.
But I don't have any no rerolls on me for damage. I'm not on the point. So here we go. Take all 4. Because it's 4 damage.
The 4 should wound you, right? Because a +1 wound.
Yeah, because he's strength what, 7?
Strike 7.
If he's strength 7, then the 4 would wound.
So you owe me 1 save and then
1 save. Okay, so those are the 4 damage. This is 2 damage piece, right?
yeah, 2 damage.
Okay, so I failed all my fill-up pain. So I took 4. He's down
Took
to 11.
4.
And then he doesn't make that. So that's another 2 damage. So he ends up taking 6 in all.
Takes 6.
That pulls him down to 9.
And then here's the
One guy.
one guy. Oath target.
3 hits.
And we're doing the reroll.
6 is to go to 5s. So 1.
1.
Okay. 4 up. Oh, didn't make that either. 2 damage again. Didn't make it either. So he's down to 7. Rocked his world. Okay. His turn. Swing back. Just do big swings. 2s and 2 lethals. So of course I missed 2 of them. So 4 saves. You'll have to do, I guess, the first guy.
It's the same either way because they're both
Oh, that's
alive
right.
at the start of the turn.
Yep.
So 4.
Yep.
So
So
4 is rerolling 1, so 2, so roll them.
First guy take 4 damage. Kills the guy. And then your Judiciary take 7 damage. Pops him. And then I don't want to go into the tank because it doesn't let me free it myself, so I just sit there. That was like the rolls have been really good for me. They've been quite good. You got your double containment for 6, but overwhelming force you got none.
Yeah, I know.
Keeping it or dropping it. Drop it. Okay. Get a CP for that. So you're up to 2 CP now, up to 1. At the end of your turn, I'll get I'll still get 2 guard. Because he was part of the squad that was guarding. They were guarding, but at the end of your turn I get 2.
We're watching the man roll 6.
I'm rolling pretty good here, but kind of do the combo demons. But so the GUI's alive, but all my death guard stuff's dead pretty much. This is a Lord of Poxes. That's a Lord of Virulence. Some Beast of Nurgle left. I've got 1 Beast of Nurgle and Deep Strike, and then a GUI and 2 Plague Burst Crawls. You killed 1, so it's my dead. I killed my Gilman came up and killed the Demon Prince, but the 3 Blight Shroud plus the Lord of Virulence killed Gilman. Then he didn't really get back up, which not the best play for him. But so it goes to my turn. I do have to make a battle shock test on everything to see how many I own. So GUI, he fails, so he's battle shocked. The just need 1 of them to pass. So the Pox guy passes, and the Virulent dude fails. So just the Pox guy passes, which that's enough. So for my burden, I'm going to own 2. So 2 points that, and then my missions were defend stronghold and recover assets.
Oh, is this the Pox layout? Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah, it's a rough layout. It's really good for me. It was good for Death Guard. Death Guard loves it, especially the indirect. The more indirect you have, the more 8 is great.
No shooting lanes at all.
Yeah, so indirect is like, yeah.
How do you feel about it so far?
I think that this detachment has really terrible strats.
Yeah.
I did get to stop him from falling back with those guys, which did like he had to fail a leadership test at 6 though. But if you have the icon bearers around, they're -1.
Yeah.
And I just lost my guys before I took the test. So early game I missed up on that because he fell back from me with his guys, and I could have stopped it, and that would have like changed the game a little bit for me. But the two plague burst crawlers killed a vindicator. Actually, just one. I just rolled lucky, got both hits, both wounds, and he like didn't make the save. So this
With indirect?
no, just direct. Just the I shot
The HP cannon?
HP cannons and just happened to get two through and kill the vindicator.
The
I like
range.
those flavors.
They went up to 36.
And the one that I was using against you, they just upped the range from 24 to 36. So a little bit of distance where I couldn't quite always shoot
That's a
you.
huge deal for
That
him
would've
now.
made the difference.
Yeah. I don't know what to do at this point though. Like this is a little loan out character. That's his tank. I'm gonna out OC here. I'm just gonna sit here and guard on this point forever.
You're running 3 PVCs, right?
I was running 30. One of them's dead.
I only saw 2. I didn't. Yeah.
So basically, I need to defend strongholds. So I need to still own this.
I really like it.
So I need to like just move back and
That's like almost not.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on a list.
I don't think there's a way I can get shots on you anywhere, but maybe on this guy I can get shots. Yeah, I can get shots on him maybe, but I'll have to expose myself slightly. But I wanna Defend my stronghold, I have to.
I can't give the PVCs ignore.
Oh, he's got 10-inch movement. He can move up
Ignore
plenty.
cover, but
So I move to there. Might need to move less
Can
than
even
that.
kill it.
yeah, because then they'll give out
then-
-1 save again. So then it,
So
the one
that should
native
be
on the
fine.
weapon gets
You
covered.
should
But
have
then you still
barely,
get
but you'll have a lot of sight on you.
-2. I think that would make a huge difference.
So I did I forgot to do the splash last turn when I shot. I didn't splash anything, but I only splashed for like 2 damage. I tried all this splashing, but I went second. If I had gone first, it would have been really brutal, but I went second. So I forgot the splash last round. This round I have to remember the splash because I'm going to shoot at stuff and try to splash it.
With the shots.
It could splash mortals
So
everything
whatever I
within
hit,
3
anything
inches.
within 3 inches also good.
That's so good.
Yeah. So they just if you had your
He's still the oath target, so I don't feel like I want to move him at all.
everything would be
Because if I move him, you will overwatch him, and you will be having a very bad day. T10.
Like that. It's T11
And
normally.
they didn't go.
What's his T?
Yes, 10.
So I can pull him down to an 8, which would be decent. Yeah, I think we're gonna pull him to an 8 because it's the end of the move phase. I can't move like with anything, or he's gonna overwatch and kill my guys off the point.
But I don't really have much.
But I guess that's
What are you
just.
supposed to do against Hunter?
I guess I got to do it. Just if he wants to overwatch me, he can. I guess. I don't have any rerolls on these guys, so I'm just gonna move him up and get him ready for a charge. He's gonna sit still so he doesn't get crazy. I guess when I charge you, you're gonna be able to do it unless I charge the tank, right? So that's kind of a problem for me now.
You can pick 3.
This guy has to drop somewhere.
2 units that are not anywhere
So-
within 12 inches of anything else. They're just like sitting back, and they
We'll
just
just
become infected. So you're just like
look
pick
for a
those
spot.
to the distance to be infected. Now they get -1.
So I can put him here, and then he's
That
not
way you don't
fine
have to
for
be
this
near
guy
them, you
though.
can just shoot from a distance. Actually, you don't
I have to be in the open, I guess, which won't be the best thing for me, but just go for a 9-inch charge and put a beast in hurdle up his butt.
Yeah.
And
then those dust shrouds you fought up against have a
this guy's he's gonna move out just because I don't see a reason for him to keep continually like so. Alright, so for him to clear his front, it's 5
Unless
inches.
they come in within 12
And then-
inches of something else, like the 12 inches. Like
There's no good line of sight because
another
this is
unit,
all
but it can be 6 inches out.
kind of offset where you can't really
So it has to be near something else, but they can basically do like near
really
a
get line of
friendly
sight on
unit,
anything.
but then within 6 inches. They changed Order Contagion doesn't get the roll hits anymore, but they gave them where it's now sustained hits natively.
I'm gonna end up giving you that one away, I guess. I don't really have anything I can do about it. So,
So I think they're still. They did go up a lot.
can you see him is the question.
You can't draw a line of sight over the dice.
Yeah, so I really can't, because you're not on this point.
I'm not.
So he's just gonna have to attack the thing next to him. But then when I declare the charge, you're gonna end up needing to overwatch me if you really want to, so I have to figure something. Oh, I did move my nerdlings, let's move them up to be annoying. So, question is, can they, like if they're roughly 11 inches away, so they move 5, so it's like a 6-inch charge. They won't stop you from owning the point, but they could like just be annoying, I guess. And then they could go for a charge. charge and nothing good will come of it. So. I guess if you're in combat with me, they're pistols too, though.
Yeah, they're pistols.
Jesus Christ, man, those guys are great. Okay, I guess we're ready for some shooting, unless I messed up. They're just sitting here guarding. They don't care because they've got OC6, so you can't take the point from them. So let's just do some shots. I'm not going to do very much in direct shots. He's got direct on him, and then he'll do all his direct, the rod held volley gun and the entropy cannons, and then I think he's also going to put his indirect into this guy, just because it's
Who's got direct?
this guy to your dreadnought. I tried to move it to where he had direct to you. I can scoot him a little forward if I need to, but
I think you G2.
all right, you tell me. I was measuring from over there, so there's the. I don't think I can get direct through. Trying to look at the line here. I can't tell. That's still good. That's. I'm trying. I can't really see what you're seeing. So yeah, trying to barely have a line though. So basically, I think I'm gonna shoot all of his guns into him
Okay.
because I don't feel like shooting there's good. Those guys are damage is not great. So yeah, just do everything into them. So we'll do 3 shots with the rod hail because it's not in rapid fire range.
I think I'm gonna have to redo stalkers.
So 2 hits. Strength 5, so 5. 1. It's 81. You're good. All right. The 2 entropy cannons. 1 hit. 1 wound. Oh, sorry. I'll do it. Next guy. Lord of Virulence can pick him to be the reroll ones to hit. So, 5.
I don't know if I'll be able to still fit in.
And then here's the blast gun. We got 8 shots. Still missed. Wow, reroll didn't do anything for me. 8 on 8 now. Right? Did I give you -2? So 4 at 82.
Like Necron's a little bit.
1 failed, 2 damage. And then roll for splashes. So on the dreadnought himself, no splash. On the tank,
The whole 6-inch deep strike.
no, I rolled a 1. Nothing else within 3 inches of him. So
Monoliths.
we're gonna fire this guy at that indirect at the same target, and then he'll get full rerolls because of the Lord of Virulence. So max shots. All right. So force. This is Lord of Virulence. Give me full rerolls with the gun into his thing. So what I did was I got 1 lethal, and then 2 hits. So 2 more hits. It gave me 2 more hits. But then I made a -2 toughness with the gooey. Oh, it didn't do anything. So just 1. 1 at it's AP2, but you get cover, so AP1, you're good. Yep. So I got 4 rerolls and I rolled max number of hits, but I get to splash. So on the dreadnought, yes, you take 1 mortal. And then on the tank, no. And then nobody else is in range of it. How much is he down to? 2. All right, we're gonna shoot we'll shoot the flamer at you, I guess.
We have that can do that. 36-inch range direct. No indirect.
I'm not gonna shoot my I'll shoot the flamer guys shots, D6 shots, 4 shots. Trying to look at his flamer here. It is
Also being able to, like, for the
strength 5, so 5's to wound you.
you can mark a piece of terrain to make it affected. So anything within 6
It's
inches.
gonna be 3 at
For-
AP2
Yes, I think that's
ignore
just-
cover. So put you at 4 ups. On this on him.
But then it lasts until my next turn. So then on your next turn, if I can see an objective marker, I can make anything on that objective marker and
You
do
blow
a
up?
take a battle shot.
It's 1 damage piece.
So
Yes,
You
I
do.
do.
That will suck to be me. All right. Well,
your guy with 1 wound
marker, so
it's dead.
something
and the
like
guy with 2
targeting this
wounds
terrain if you're sitting here.
He's dead.
As long as I can
and my
see
tank
it, then I can make
Takes
anything
oh,
within
takes
3
oh,
inches.
3. What about your unit behind the wall? Is it within 6?
Oh, it's gonna be
It's
close.
6
I don't
inch.
think so.
Well,
Well,
I think they're out.
Without
I'm gonna
having
call
to
it
go
out.
on potentially.
They look pretty close. So you did 2 damage to your.
Units, and
Can
they're-
you go
they're
both of my
afflicted
characters?
because the terrain, it's a nice combo.
So I killed him with the Lord of Virulence flamer, so he got into 2 wounds. Shot him with the Lord of Virulence, killed him. He exploded, killed both the characters that were left because they were down to like 1 or 2 wounds. Now, when I try to charge with the GUI, he gets to Overwatch me with full rerolls to hit because I'm the oath target, and it's going to be bad for me. I'm just gonna let you know right now, it's not going to be good. But that's like my only play left, unless I charge with the Nurglings first, and that's. Can you tell me what that charge looks like? Is that an 8 or a 9?
sure can.
It's like a 9.
You're gonna need a 9.
Yeah.
You're gonna need a 9.
I have 1 CP. Do I go for the reroll for the back charge with a 9?
I mean, I could still declare your great one.
I got a
Why?
It's a monster, right?
Yes, but you can't use big guns never tire outside the shooting phase. So you aren't eligible to Overwatch unless you would normally be able to Overwatch. Yeah. So I got 2 9-inch charges here. I can reroll 1 of them.
Which ones you doing first?
Good question. Because the GUI's down to 7, so it only takes 2 getting through. And what's more disruptive? Let's do a Nurgling charge, but I think we're going to declare them a. Well, you're going to get to pistol enemy anyways, right? So it doesn't matter. But if you're tied up, you're bothered. Let's do I can't move through walls though, but you have a guy up top.
I got top, so you can go.
Sideways. Yeah, so I'm gonna declare a double charge because a 9 would make both, right? It's not gonna make my charge harder to do.
Correct.
So let's do a 9-inch charge with the Nurglings. Pray to D. No.
No.
Do I pay to reroll this charge or the one in the back? I think you get more points for doing the one in the back, so I think I just won't reroll that one. We'll do the one in the back. No, and pay to reroll it. And then charge you with the GUI.
Okay.
You're overwatching.
I am. Okay.
Yeah, so this will be it when he kills me. It'll be fine.
7 shots.
Yep. Looking for 6s with full rerolls. And wound him on 2s. Got 1. About average for 7.
Just 1.
Okay, 2 wounds. I won't be dead, but I'll be really hurt.
Good.
Nope. How much damage? See the gun here. 3. Takes only 1 of it.
Snow bolter.
1. Rerolls. 5.
Nope. That's fine though. Let's shoot the.
I moved 11 when I did the charge. So the question is, like, I guess I can't really land on top of this. That's what stops you. So the question is, where's the great place to move if I want to move 11? Do I go around this way? I can't really, because I can't land on top of that, right?
Right.
So the only way I can go is like this way. I can't clear that, so it's like I can go right there, effectively. But after I kill you, I might be able to edge onto the terrain, maybe. No. I have to base if I can, so I'll just get you as close as I can. I don't know. We'll just see. I don't think it matters, but I'm gonna be bracketed now, so -1 to hit.
Okay.
That's the only charge I got, so let's just do it. So missed 1. No lethals. What's your toughness? 11 or
11.
So so 3. And
AP.
oh, my guys are all dead, so it's only AP 2.
Of course. Make 2 fail 1.
And it's 2 damage. Not great. All right. That was could have gone better for me, but reroll.
Yeah, you're.
Still only got 2. Still 5s. All right. Because I'd have to have Death Card nearby to get the. I'm like down to just demons, so you're not going to get that negative anymore unless I pay to do it during the.
So who's recovering?
So I didn't even pay attention. I'm just gonna. No, I'll just recover with. All I have is these guys can recover. It's not worth. I'm just gonna get rid of it, and I'll keep my defense running. I didn't even pay attention to secondaries. I don't know why I got excited. Well, game 1 put you at 2, put me at 2. All right.
No. I will have you 2. I'll be 1.
Oh, you spent 1 last turn. Didn't catch it.
On the Overwatch.
On the Overwatch, that's right. Yeah.
First, I will control.
Well, you got to take battle shocks first.
These
They're
guys.
full.
Yeah, these
They're
guys.
full, so you're good. So you have 1,
Yeah, 1.
and then at the end of your turn, I got my 2. I had at the end of your turn last time I had 2 guard, but at the end of my turn you get your no guard because you didn't have anybody starting. No. Okay. And then this turn you score 1 primary, and then I guess you just give me 1 battle shock and then.
Yes. So I guess we'll do it on the tank. It's only 1.
It's everything within 6 of him. If it's under starting, it takes battle shock. So that's what's cool. Then I took the bell guy. He says everybody within
All right, we're good on
9. Yeah. So yeah. So
We're good
the
on 9.
combination means have a lot of life.
It does make sense for Drake's hand, but you can do Noxious Lightbringer with 20 Potswalkers and Titans.
Yep.
Which I think is
Wow.
Calvinus.
That might be worth
He has
it.
dual leader on.
Yeah, yeah.
Calvinus came up. 9. I'm good on battle
You're good on
shock.
battle shock. Yeah.
You're gonna get. Well, let's see what my missions are.
Yeah, yeah. Figure it out. Watch it be
Did you have to bring those?
Defense stronghold and engage on all fronts.
So play dude, it's a beast.
What did we say for the? Unless you want for the beast.
Whatever. Just whatever you want.
I got defense stronghold and engage on all fronts.
Alright, defend and engage.
These guys will, I guess, declare guarding.
Yeah, they can declare guard. Those guys can declare guard. They don't have to stay on the point if they don't want to, but they.
I guess they can declare guard. It's not an action, right? So I
No,
can
it's not an
discard
action.
and then I can blow something up.
You still get to move and shoot and stuff, yeah. So they can probably shoot the gooey, just fly up there and shoot the gooey.
Yeah, I don't think I need to open, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's down pretty low, but
6.
what else you gonna go?
That guy back
Oh,
there.
to make sure he dies.
Just make sure he dies. Blow him up.
Yeah. Well, you have the tank can do it too. So
Yes, the tank can do it too. You know, care about them. So it's probably you. Oath.
good job, E Snurgle. Wish you'd made more 9-inch charges.
Declare guard. Declare guard. Again, we don't need to do advance and charge yet. It's not turn 5, right? It's
Turn 4.
So we'll just save that in case we need it.
Stinky plastic.
Let me have this. I gotta go pick up my
Okay.
All right, man. But we're streaming it, so you should be able to watch it later if you want to.
Yeah, I might actually watch it again.
Hey, man, good to see you.
Yeah.
I know you're like
I am,
rolling around because you got your rules. You just gotta figure out what to do
Gotta
with
figure
it.
out what to do with it.
I am declaring a
I think
fallback.
the VV one, the virulent whatever, it's the most well-rounded. I think that's probably the one to go. It has the most well-rounded strats.
I gotta spend some time looking at it.
I'm gonna spend command point here
Okay.
to fallback, shoot, charge
With who?
with the Vindicator.
Okay, and then I will pay 1. We'll both pay 1. I'll pay 1 to try to stop you from doing it.
So you are.
Oh, you're right. And so I don't think I can because if I'm battle shock, I have to pick. I don't know if I target your unit or mine.
That's Look at who's targeted.
I'm pretty sure it's the demon unit, but we'll do that. Probably memorize what page the strats are on. So I was gonna print them, but I didn't have time.
Okay.
It is probably the guy, you know. Fire Slick. Target 1 Plague Legion unit. So yeah, because he failed a stupid battle shock test. I don't have the shadows. So yeah, I can't make you stop. So go ahead, do what you want.
Okay.
Do whatever you like.
Then we'll go. Terrain here.
Get on the point.
Get on the point here. These guys will get to where they can. They'll drop down and target. Shoot that
Gooey.
gooey.
Yeah. Twin links.
Swim back, and they'll be the ones to take care of it. Then we will. These guys don't have to move, they'll just turn around and shoot.
Are they heavy so they get the bonus for not moving?
They do.
That's nice.
Yep. Sure enough.
Show
Oh, I can hear you. Counts as any money in the order.
Yes. No reanimators.
That guy's
Can't wait for that new reanimator detachment where they become battle lines.
6 reanimators.
I would.
I would so do it.
I would do it. If it gave them any other bonuses, you know. You have a bright yellow, is your Pikachu? I like it.
And the key color is Gladius will come here. Engage.
Yeah, so you can, this guy counts. You can get over the edge, like he can walk over the side of it.
I guess he had movement. He started.
Yeah, he could start. Yeah, I know he's
Put
get
him
there.
there.
Now he counts for this quarter.
And we will not.
There's
We're gonna ignore that one because you have indirect, and so I don't want you to blow me off at this point. So I'm gonna put the bone up girl on it, so you can't deny me defend stronghold.
that's the strategy I would go for.
That's a guaranteed 3 versus this is a 2.
Yeah, yep.
Or yeah, 2 points. I guess I could jump these guys over, but I don't want to lose them because I want to stay on this objective. So that's why they're there. Okay, shooting phase. Let's go ahead and do the oath target first. Sure. Here's the 2 crack missile. 1, 2, because they stay still.
No moves. Rank 9 on crack, right?
No. These are 10, but
Oh, they're 10.
The 3 and plus 1 to wound. So
Oh, because I'm the oath. So actually, you're strength 10 crack missiles. These are super crack.
super crack.
Sorry, you didn't. You said crack, and I was thinking, oh, crack
Yeah.
missiles are strength 9.
Well,
No,
there's
these guys,
so many
well,
different.
super crack.
And the ballistus is a ballistus crack launcher.
Yeah,
so
that's
like
why he
they're
gets
all
2
like
shots instead of 1.
right.
Normally it's like 1. I'm like, why?
And it's strength 10.
So these are probably gonna pop me just alone. No, I made 1, failed 1. How much damage?
D6 plus 1.
Could do it.
So
You don't?
6. There's more.
I know. You're just gonna finish it off. So go ahead.
Sergeant's gun 5 shots. 2 because I stand still and I see you.
Rerolls. 2, 5 hits again.
5. Strength 7 on this. 4.
So 3. Can I make all 3 days? No, he finished. So goodbye, Beast and Nurgle. You sucked it up well.
Okay.
Just take it home with me. You don't need it.
We're gonna shoot the twin linked pistols into the Great and Clean one because
You like doing that to me?
that is the reason we did that, so we could shoot the Vindicator somewhere else.
Okay. Getting on 3s, right?
6, so 2 extras come back.
Okay. And then moving on. 3 guys with how many shots? Right?
3 each. Yep.
Yep. And then 6 to 1. 4 rerolls. So 3. 3 is pretty good, sir.
Reroll.
No rerolls. So 4, so 1, and then 6, 2. Right? Down to 4.
Alright, well, we're just gonna shoot you with the Vindicator. Not let you continue to just wander
Dominate
around.
and mess you up.
Yep. Really want to shoot this guy. 4, so 7 shots.
I can't reroll his saves right now. And then not those targets, 3s. So 3. Yep. I need to make all 3 of these. But if I fail just 1 and you roll a 1 for damage, I'll be happy with that. Failed 1. Can't reroll.
How much you got?
I am down to 4.
3?
Can I reroll or keep me alive? You can still
I
shoot me.
can't reroll it. I got this. I got
Oh.
the Storm Bolter still.
Yeah. So I'm down to, oh, well, I gotta roll my filling paint. Right?
Yes.
So you did 3 damage to me? You're right? Yeah, because I'm at 4, so okay. So no. Okay, so then Storm Bolter going in 6s.
Okay.
Down to 1. That's weird. Got a pistol on your character there?
I do.
Hits.
Make sure it's actually a pistol.
Or it could be.
Something different. The ancients are weird. Oh,
Yeah.
pistol.
No wounds. He
All right.
can charge in though,
He
right?
can charge, and that might actually be good because it could get me potentially engaged.
Yeah.
Cool. We also have the.
Oh yeah, you got him too. And he has direct shots with his
He does have direct shots.
bolt guns, or you can do indirect at. They don't have anything else really to shoot indirect at, so I mean, might as well just clear him out. But
Yeah, I think that is the play. Just kill him and just be done with it. So we'll shoot direct at him. Number of shots +3, so 9.
damn, yeah, you got him.
6.
Hope I explode. Those rolls.
Direct. Good.
And still 5. 2. Come on, Goo, you gotta survive this. No, you failed 1.
2 damage.
Gotta make both these 6 up, feel no pain. I made 1. Ready? Yep. Please explode. I specifically asked for you to explode, sir. Good job, sir.
All right. So that's it for shooting. So we're going to go on to charges, and we're going to declare this right here.
Sure.
It's a 10, maybe an 11.
You know.
That's fine.
Okay. At the end of your turn, I will score defend stronghold.
Yep.
And then also at the end of your turn, I'll score my 1 guard for these guys. And then that's the end of your turn stuff. Then we go to my turn.
Yep.
Gain 1. So your engage was the 2-point engage.
It was a 2-point engage,
And then
we've
your
got-
defend will be ongoing, and I actually have no, I'll just give it to you now, I have no way of, well, no, actually, that's not true. I could splash her. It's only on 6,
Sure.
and I could spike it to 3, I could kill her. So we'll hold on to it for now. So for my missions, random, I got assassinate and establish Lucas. So Locus is pretty much impossible at this point. So I think I go ahead and pay to reroll Locus. And I will get Storm Hostile, which is also damn near impossible. Yeah.
You got Locust and Assassinate?
Yeah, no, both of those are very difficult, if not impossible, but we're gonna do what we can. Okay. I will try to take your question is, what do I do here? I guess they could try to go for assassinate on him. They can still just come out and attack him. Then I could just fight him through the wall, but might be the best play. The question is,
But
can
only
I,
one would probably be able to.
only one, yeah, because they're on big bases. So, if I come out to fight them, though, it's like a pain in my butt. So, I'm probably gonna walk him around and charge both and just tie you up.
He's reactive.
Oh, he can reactive move.
Yeah,
So,
just data sheet.
but after I'm done moving, right?
After you're done moving.
Yeah, so I get up here and then he runs. That's right. I just have to charge him. I just have to charge and come out around.
Yeah, because you can walk around and then we'll just
Run the other way.
jump through the wall the other way. Yeah.
Question is, I guess I do have shots on this guy with this gun with this one. Can I get both? Probably. I can push him up a little bit and move him over and double tap there. So that's probably what I need to do. How much wounds do you have left?
5.
5 wounds. So the other question is, if I'm going to come out now, if I just want to come all the way out to here, can I get shots on him or I like to have the option to shoot this guy, but the only line to him is not good. There's no line to him. I have to get to like here, so he can move up to here. You know, stick his nose out, draw from there to there. So like, the line is basically kind of right next to that wall, basically. So if I just push him out, you know, here basically, he'll have line of sight to. I don't think I can get shots to him and him is the question. I just don't think, because the map is crazy. I can get shots on one or the other direct, but I can't get both. That makes sense? So I'm having a hard time with this because I'm like, I don't know shots. I have to put both indirects on them and hope that I splash her for 3. Or I have to hope I kill him with the melee, which they can't do it well. So I'm like stuck either way, but I also have to get his guys off the points. So I guess I'm better off killing this guy off the point because this guy can't take. Like I own the point either way, so I'm better like moving him up and out. Right. I'm just gonna hit it so it makes the a little easier. Get out to there. He might have shots on either one, and he can just same as that guy, just to get shots on him. So he can only shoot there, but he can shoot. Looks like probably there. Can't get both shooting either, but no, can't shoot him. Never mind. The stuff is just crazy. So both they can only shoot that guy direct, anyways. But I'm pushing them out just so they can get on points, maybe. Because you still have uppy downy bullshit, and that counts as points, so I have to guard it with something. So, oh, I can't do anything to you there. I can just move the Nurglings over to, you know, get closer to you, basically. So them, maybe they'll charge and do the last wound or something, but I'm going to end up paying 1 on them for them to have the affliction 6, so everything will be affliction. So I'll get the -1 toughness and +1 armor and issues. So that's going to be shooting phase. I'll spend 1 on that, and then
I'm gonna spend mine on smoke.
smoke. That's probably good. So I spent on me for you. This gives you -1 to hit, right? Okay. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
All right. So yeah, I think we're just gonna do. The first guy is going to do his direct into that and his indirect into the guys in the back. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, let's do the direct shots first. So I get 6 shots with the Rod Hell volley gun. Yeah, so forced to hit, no lethals. And then your T11 now down to 10, so it doesn't matter. So no wounds. Good talk. And then the 2 guns that really matter, 1 wound. Got it. And then that's all really matters. Indirect, 8 shots. God damn. Hey, I earned that roll with the bullshit rolls I rolled against you earlier. So, and then the other thing I can do is indirect back into the same squad. Just I still get to roll for splash though.
Do you have to hit me?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Do I have to even land a hit, or do I just have to shoot you? I probably do have to hit you, and I rolled all misses. Then it's a question of do I pay 1 to re-roll a hit? Really bad odds here. No, it just says select a target. Just select a target. So the unit that I shot at will not be afflicted, so they're just sick. No, but then the girl, no, not as well. I could have tried to advance them to get them in range, but I didn't think I. All right, next one, do an indirect there. Direct's gonna go into there. So, well, you're not within 18 for the Rod Hill. Yeah, you are within 18. So, Rod Hill volley gun. Hey, there's a lethal. And then -1, right? Just 1, 81, but you get cover, so basically nothing. All right. 2 guns that could possibly hurt you. No hits. Because you have both hits. And then indirect. 8. I'm rolling good on the number of shots. I just didn't roll any wounds on you. So there's a lethal, and there's 2 hits. And then 2 to wound. Oh, nothing. Great. 1 save. Good. You're good. And then for the squad I shot at, they're good. For the girl, I mean, not with those rolls. They went real hot, real cold. I think we just have charges, and then we're done, right? So
Yep.
it doesn't really matter, but they'll charge the guy back here. So they got 3. So I mean, I know that
fight through the wall.
I can walk through walls, but the question is like, because he's a 60 mil base, that's a little more than 2. So he's basically, if his base is a little more than 2, if he goes 3 inches, right? So the back of his base will be, I don't know, I'm gonna have to do some math here. Just pick it up. So the back of his base can't clear out. I think I can get both within an inch of you if I just do that. They're both within an inch of you between the walls. I think I can get both of them in.
Okay.
So they're just gonna charge right there. And then Nurglings can't really do it to you, but screw it. Nurglings going into the tank just because got an 8, so they don't have any OC or anything, but I can kind of get. Yeah, they're all gonna move. Yeah, it's like a line. We're just gonna stay in a line. Get back like that. And after they pile in, I think pretty much everybody will be able to fight. They're not good at fighting, but I guess we'll do this one and we'll see what happens. 4, 7, 12 attacks with the beast in our hole. They hit on 4s. That is a good roll. That is an amazing roll. Good on them. They're gonna wound you on 3s. They don't have to rot. But strength 6. Throw a lot of 6s. There's 3 6s. And then those that many saves at 81. Fell 2 of them. Fell 3 of them. Oh. So it's 2 damage piece. Is it? Yeah, assassinate. Chingy. Great roll, sir. And then he was on a objective. No, I didn't. I'm not going to get the Storm Hostile. I'll just have to discard that for CP. I'm going to do the Nurglings. They're just going to come in, and everybody should be able to get in because everybody can at least touch a guy that's touching a guy. Crap ton of Nurgling attacks. If I look back on this game, I'll be able to say, oh god, I rolled. So I've got 24 attacks. So a full break is 20. And then I'll grab 4. Alright, or is it 25? No, it's 25. All but 1. It's 4 times 6 is 24, yeah. I hit on 5s, but 6s are lethal. Great box for me. Flip that one. That's 6 is to lose. Hold on, I need to see if it's equal. So the strat I used on you made you in the thing. I need to tell how long it lasts. I had to do it in the shooting phase, but I didn't know if it lasts until the phase or until the beginning of my next turn. Here we go. Just to the end of the phase. So they're AP 0. Failed 1. Moral victory. Alright. See how many Nurglings you can kill back. -1 to hit them. 2 wounds. No saves, so 2 damage. We're annoying. I'm going to discard Storm Hostile at the end of the turn for a CP. At the end of my turn, you're guarding 1.
I'm guarding 2. These guys started on the turn.
You're right. They did start guarding 1. You're right. 2 guards, and then. Sorry, I got. So right now, my score is at the end of 4th is 38-57. The way I have it.
I have it 43-59.
Okay, I figured I'll miss something.
I gave myself Stronghold.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to give that to you.
And engaged.
And I got the engage already, yeah. So I've got it at 41-57. So you got 2 points somewhere.
359. It's probably guard points.
It's probably guard points or something, yeah. Okay, so
Same differential.
doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. But it's kind of so basically you've got to make up 15 points this turn. But you're going to get 2 that you control, and then you're going to probably declare the discarding.
Yes.
So
I'll
that's
do that, and I'll gain a CP, gain a CP,
including missions.
and call the horde, which I can't score. Secure no man's land.
Okay.
Call the horde, and then extend battle.
Alright, so that's basically a huge second part of the turn there. So you'll get both of those. Yeah, that's a 10-point secondary turn. Pretty sure. Playing the Death Guard, Nurgle Death Guard combo. Just came out. So that's a 10-point turn there. I give you 8 for the 2 you owned. And then you'll get the 2 that you're guarding at the end of your turn, right?
Right.
That'll put you to 63. All right, and then you, I guess.
So I would just. Well,
This so long.
They can pick up, yeah.
she gets picked up. Guard. I feel pretty confident that I can kill this. With
Probably. If you oath it.
Yes, with oath, with
Sure.
all of those. But is that the right play, or is it? Those.
Tough nut to crack. I don't know how you get to them to kill them.
I don't have to kill both. I just need to kill one.
Yeah, that's true.
Tie you for OC.
So you can indirect them with those and this, and just try to remove one, and then that gets the OC down.
Yeah, so I guess it's a matter of so she comes down.
Goes for a 9-inch charge, I guess.
Here. No, just 9-inch charge. And,
Yep, finish it. Well, it's a different phase, so.
yeah, I mean it's more shooting.
Oh, but she can shoot them. Okay,
She
so
can shoot.
just she can she can add more shooting. Okay. That's really the differential here is
So,
you're up now. I mean, you're winning now.
Right, and I just need to. I'm pretty sure you can't do secondaries. Like, what do you even have left to draw?
Area denial, behind enemy lines. Well, you leave this guy alive. I mean, I could pop him and then own it. Be 5 because I'll have one of these guys left. There's a good chance that
You
I
won't
can
score behind.
Yeah, I can't score behind. Bring it down. I could score because he's pretty injured, but it wouldn't be a lot of points. Containment. I really can't score that one. I could do a 3-point containment over here if I've got a guy. Engage on all fronts. I could probably score that. I could get a mini engage. Extend battle lines. March for death and secure no man's land are the other options. It's rough either way. I mean, really, you got to see if you kill him or go for this. It's really the hard
Where's
choice.
the oath?
Yeah, that's the big one. I mean, it's a tight game. It really
It is
could.
tight.
I could come out in the end and win it. So I think what you have to do is, since you're in the lead, I think you have to play what's going to make me lose the most points. Right? Killing him doesn't make me lose any points, but killing one of these guys does make me lose.
Yeah.
But that's 6 points because that's a guard and a
Right. It's got to be them. I think.
it's a guard and a thing. It's hard, but it's
I think oath has to go here. And I just need to kill one of them.
yeah, just one.
And
You
we're
have
gonna
indirect-
guard.
You can't guard here because they don't own it. You have to own it at the beginning of the command phase to guard it.
3 guards.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's right. That's right. We're not counting all the home guard. That's why I'm not giving you all the guard. Forgot. There it is. There's the other points we're missing.
Yeah, I haven't had to use my hand in a long time. You know, so it's just like.
Can you give him advance to shoot? Just to make sure it's there.
Oh, I have the movement. It's just a matter of being on the objective.
Oh yeah, and if you have the movement, then I think
I definitely have the movement.
Yeah, you could do. Let me see where's my laser. Try to do it at the right angle here. I'm trying to touch your model, right? I'm touching your model now. And touch my model. Yeah, you can get it. It's gonna be very like we need real like fine laser skills, but I'll give it to you. I'm a very gentleman like that. I rolled so nasty in your face earlier. You deserve it. I don't think he does. Doesn't matter what he does.
I'm going advance and charge.
Okay, man.
It actually does matter. I'm gonna throw him at one of your tanks and tie it up.
Just so that it makes it harder.
Yeah. So he'll advance. So 4 because I have
10 inches. Maybe get a 7 or 8 inch charge here. He's so hard to kill. I won't be able to kill him. So
No, does it do anything for you if I kill these guys? They just need to survive the guard, right?
Yeah, they just have to be on it and live there the guard. So they can get up to the top and shoot at the tanks just to help it get hurt, I guess.
I don't care about that. I'm not trying to kill it. I'm just trying to tie it up. I mean, I guess I could shoot with the Vindicator.
Can you? Yeah, I guess you can.
Vindicator. Yeah.
He's got shots on it because it's in the back of me. Yeah.
So it's like, do I kill it and then you have one tank to sit on your home?
I don't have to sit on my home.
You don't have to, but
Because I'll score guard at the end of your turn for him, and then on my turn I can guard at the. So I'll score at the end of your turn and then the end of the game. So going second here, I get a chance to score 4 with him.
yeah, but I'm AP1 and I'd be using CP to do damage to you, so I just don't think that's great. So Oath's going over there.
Well, battle shock on him will be a big factor because you may not get the points actually.
I still have the same bravery.
You do. So you have 1 CP2 now.
I have one CP.
So you can insane bravery to make sure you score your home points.
We'll do an insane bravery.
Okay.
And then we will go to shooting.
All right. This is the only one that really matters.
Yep.
Because if it fails, then I probably win by 2.
The everything from the whirlwind's going there.
Okay.
Number of shots here. It's gonna be 5.
Full reroll though.
4 rerolls.
Nice. 4 hits.
4 hits.
Strength. So 5 but plus 1 4s.
hit the 4s.
2.
2.
So 4 damage.
So far.
4s down to 3.
Down to 3.
Herb.
Nope. I got Hunter Killer on the.
Oh, I thought you shot that already.
Not from the.
He
No.
did shoot a 100 kill. I know he did, but I'm pretty sure they both did.
No, I've shot the 2 Vindicators. I haven't shot him.
Reroll it.
Because he hasn't shot anything.
Didn't hit. Or does it hit? Oh, 2's hit, yeah.
2's hit
All
on
right.
the HK.
And then
Not
not
a 1.
one.
Not a 1.
okay. 100 killer. Didn't hit. Nice.
One.
No save. Down to 2.
Okay. We're going to go to the indirect from the.
Well, she didn't have any other targets, right? Okay.
We're going to 2 damage indirect though.
Okay.
From the
So make
sergeant.
sure.
6 shots.
Damn, that'll do it. Rerolling everything right.
Yep.
They hit on 4s.
4 because I can't see you.
All right, and then
7
strength
plus
what?
1. Strength 7 plus 1.
So 5 to 4, you got 3.
3.
And I'm gonna fail one of these, so I should only make one of these. So made 1, so that's just gonna pop him. Okay. So he pops. He pop 1.
Okay. And I don't think. Well, let's see what the rest of
That's a huge difference.
There's a
Though.
guy with what, 5 left?
So yeah, he'll take the. He'll be up to 5, yeah.
I guess we can see if we can get lucky here. Here's the other indirect number of shots. 1, 2, 3. These are looking for 5s. 4s. You're not T10, right?
I'm T. No. So you got 3. These are all damage 1 now.
All damage 1.
So take 3. That puts it down to 2. Oh, that would be crappy for me.
No, it doesn't matter.
So now you roll her.
Now I roll her. Flamer. Number of shots.
4 shots.
4 shots.
And not great for me. I'm not rolling good on my kills here. Reroll 1 here.
Just 1.
1 damage though.
1 damage.
But he can't die to it.
Can't die to it.
So down to 1. Like I like him at it.
Okay. And I didn't have anything. She's done. So, alright, cool. Charges. She'll go into the Beast of Nurgle.
He's fully healed though.
Yep, that's fine. We're just looking for a
9.
9.
That's why I get it.
8. Roll it. So,
That stops
this
him
one.
from doing actions. Please fail this one. 5.
5.
May fail.
Oh, maybe.
Nah, I'm close enough that 5 should be.
Yeah, 5 is what I need.
All right, you got it.
5.
I'm gonna pay 1 to Overwatch because I got extra CP.
Okay.
So just to see if maybe I can kill you with it. I might get lucky. So Rod Hill Volley Gun. There's 2 wounds. And then AP 1, so
Yeah, I'll take them.
And then-
5 up field of pain.
yeah.
1 damage. Correct?
Yep.
It takes 1.
Okay, and then I get the 2 big guns that really matter. got one. Maybe 4.
He's all right.
And then I get the 8 shots from that one. Alright, come on. 1. Maybe 2.
Fails it.
2 damage.
No.
Getting 1. And then
It's right there.
Is it shooting phase on?
I didn't.
Doesn't matter. Okay. He's got a power sword.
Yeah, let's do it. And T10, so still 6s. Oh, damn.
Okay, cool.
Dude is pissed.
Yeah.
Save all 3 though.
Yep.
2 up save.
Yep.
4 attacks back into you. Yeah, I'm sure he's base. Wow. Let me look up his melee profile. Pretty sure he's 4 attack, strength 6 like all the vehicles. But just in case, I'm gonna maybe he does have that big front thing. He's a little bit better. Armor tracks only 3 attacks, so I'm just gonna take 1 out. Strength 6. You're at T3 now, so only 1 AP1. Nice. Is he down to 1?
Yeah.
I almost killed him.
Almost.
I didn't know that. Let me reroll reroll one of his wounds then. I got nothing else to spend CP on. Let's reroll one of the failed ones. There are 2 1s. Made another one. There you go. Oh, he passed. I didn't have anything else to spend the CP on, so fuck it. Alright. So at the end of your turn I score I don't get any guard because I'm not owning it. Right? Oh, I get this card, I get the home base card at the end of your turn. And then my missions, I get engaged and behind. So obviously can't get behind. So I reroll that one and do containment. So engage and contain. So he can walk over to this side and contain and help me score engage. So you can go there for that purposes. I can fall back the
And he will get overwatched. Is what you want there.
yeah, probably. Oh, because he is also still the target.
Target.
Ouch. So I have to choose between well,
I
hold
think you have to do that to win.
on. Well, the question is who can overwatch him. Because if he moves to there, I guess you're gonna get well, you can't overwatch with him, right?
It's okay.
I'm not a monster vehicle, but you're engaged. You got all these nurglings on you. He can.
I can shoot you there.
Yeah, he can shoot me here, but I think that's okay because he's fully healthed. So I think that's okay. I got to do that to win because that scores me 5 points, and then I get to score at the end of the turn, right? So I can't. My question is, I guess I could fall back with the nurglings, right? But they can't. They're probably not going to be able to get out of the because you have to be outside of 6 in the center, right?
Well, actually,
For engage, you got to be outside of 6 in the center.
yes.
So I really can't score more than baby engage, and then baby containment.
I think you also.
Because you've got OC3 on that point, right?
So. Yes.
So the only thing I could do, you blocking me here, so I can't fall back like onto the point. Like I can't get 10 inches of movement gets me on the point, but not if you're there, right?
Right.
And I can't indirect blast into combat, right?
Right.
So I have no way to get onto that point. The only thing I could do to score more points is move him there and basically have both of them shoot him. And if I destroy you, I score at the end of the turn. That makes sense? So I need this guy to be like wholly in the terrain, but also touching the point. So he can see you. You can fire his indirect here. And if I kill you, then you don't own the point. I own the point. I guess do your Overwatch. See if you kill me. It's just the Whirlwind Overwatch. I'm not as worried about that one. It's still pretty good, but
5 shots is not good.
6s. Oh, you got 2. You roll. Watch you get all 5 though. That'll be the 2. Okay. So then I just see if he dies. But I think I'm at 68, 65, even if he doesn't die. I can just barely get it. But yeah, it's close. Hey, really cool learning game. Thank you for putting up with some learning issues. And things that happened. I think this list, I need to do a lot of thinking about this list a lot to figure out how to make it actually work well. Because without a lot of good rolls, I probably don't beat you. So,
Yeah,
I mean, honestly,
literally
my dice were the best thing in my army.
everything that went your way on turn 2 could have gone your way. Did like Gilliman didn't stand back up because if he stands back up, then I just win.
Yes, I think you would have
So
won
he
if
just
Gilman got back up.
kills the great and clean one, and then goes and kills your beast and nerd over there.
Yeah, I agree. It would have been a Gilliman. Every game I've killed Gilliman, he has gotten back up. I don't know what that is. I'm the Gilliman Slayer. But also, I deployed Dunley just to gamble on that first turn cool move to see how cool it would be if I got it, where I ran up in your face and contagion to everything, and then shot the stuff out of you and rolled a bunch of like splash. Like I kind of deployed to do that. It's not a great move, but like it was cool if it would have happened.
Yeah.
It would have been like one of the cool things. Could have got it on camera that it was cool if it happened.
Part 3 was the one that,
I big fan of the Jet Shrouds. Those guys are good. They taught Bobby G. A big fan of them. I think I need to play this list a little differently than what I'm doing. I don't think I need the goofy. He doesn't do a ton other than soak shots. I don't know if he's needed in this list. But also, 3 PVCs may be too much. But they did their job. Against Marines, I think they're worth their weight in gold.
Yeah, they're good.
They're pretty good against Marines, yeah.
Adam Hartfather, 42
I had like 1 terrible roll turn and like 4 great roll turns. It's just one of those things that happens. I'm a big fan of your list, man.
Oh, I
Don't think it works.
I think I'm gonna change it from the RTT if we're gonna play this mission or with this
If
layout.
this mission is possible, this is
I need more melee. Just lean heavier into melee because like there's no like range shooting.
is this like on the list for what could be?
I think so. They're gonna play some really jank ones because
They want to prep for
Dallas
Dallas.
plays jank ones.
They like Jake and Dallas. Well, what about you played against the Plague Legion, the other like the actual Nurgle demon one?
I guess that's.
You like get on this map? What? If I do play, I'm probably gonna play the actual.
I think
can't play
any
Plague
melee army is good on this deployment.
Yeah.
It caters to them so heavily.
Yeah.
Because you can just hide in these 2 corners, and the deployments are always like super far up. And they get so much.
If you didn't have indirect, you probably would have not done very well on the couple turns there where you wouldn't have got any shots off. I could have hit if you didn't have any indirect.
Yeah.
I could have hit a lot longer.
I like the whirlwind. It's just that on this board in particular, it is a matter of like I need 1 more hammer to go and get something.
What's a good melee hammer then? What's another one that you like? Brutalis Dread?
I don't have one, but they're not that good.